Yo, Connor, what's up, dog? It is the podcast, the bit. We are back, baby. What episode are we on? You tell me.
I don't know.
Looks like squiggly line musical note. Actually,
and bronchitis.
We're on episode
bronchitis.
the ending screen of Donkey Kong 1.
Beautiful.
What's that game called? It's not called Donkey Kong. Yes, it is. Donkey Kong. Where you jump over the barrels. No, the Mario game Jumpman in Japan. I think in America it's just called Donkey Kong. The one you like with the little iron beams and you jump up the barrels.
Unfortunately, I have to say I've never played a Donkey Kong game. So
any?
My first game on the Game Boy was Pokemon. Ever.
Donkey Kong's not on the Game Boy.
Oh. Where
is it? Well, maybe it is, but not the one I was thinking of. The one I'm talking about was an arcade game that later came out on the NES, and then Donkey Kong Country is on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
And then Donkey Kong 64 was on the 64.
Yeah, I didn't have a 64 or an NES. I had a PlayStation 1.
You know what? It was on the Game Boy now that I'm thinking about it. Donkey Kong Country got a port called Donkey Kong Land, and Donkey Kong Land is a Game Boy game.
Yeah. Yeah, first game I ever played on Game Boy was Pokemon Red version,
which we know to be the greatest game of all time.
It's a
tied
game.
only with Blue version.
It's a game of all time. It's a game, the best game. I don't know.
I will remind everyone that. Well, I will inform everyone and remind some of you. We did on movie night do a best game of all time bracket. And
okay, dude.
As a democratic voting system,
all agreed.
As a group, we did arrive at Pokemon Generation 1.
We all then did agree that Skate can't pick fucking brackets anymore, because how the fuck did we end up with blue and red on each side? Oh, because you wanted it to be that way. That's why.
Well, not me.
The votes. Well, also, you were the main factor in deciding about 50 to 60% of them, and every time Pokemon came up,
I thought you were saying the inclusion of those on opposite sides of the bracket, like in the formulation.
No. The formulation was Skate picked it, and it was garbage.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't seed the bracket very well. That was odd.
Yeah, that was very
odd.
Can I
that level with you? I wouldn't have had both Gen 1 Pokemon games on there at all. I would have had one of them. You just
need one. Yeah, because they're the same game.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was insane.
Like, say what you want. They are the same game with a couple things different.
Yep.
Same fucking game.
More not different than different, to be clear.
Yeah.
By a lot. It's mostly not different, actually.
Not a lot going on.
Yeah. It's like 6 Pokemon are diff.
Well, see, the thing was that whole bracket was created so that people obviously would go to the obvious choice that they shoehorned in was they put a shitty game every time with a Pokemon game, and then you had to choose the Pokemon game because why would you choose anything else? And
it was like Ratchet and Clank versus Pokemon Gen 1.
The whole idea was you were going to be red versus blue anyway if you had a brain, because of the way they set it up. It just is. I
agree with you. When you look at a bracket of games for best of all time, it is if you have a half a brain, you will put Pokemon in the finals. I'm glad you said it. That's a tight thing that you just said.
The way that bracket was created, it was created for red versus blue because of what they put up. Yeah, it was a nice little social experiment because they knew whoever came up with that bracket is what I'm saying. The idea was you were always going to get red and blue at the end. It's like when you did that one Demon Hunters thing and then you chose something different and it still gave you the same thing. It's like, okay, this is kind of
the what K-pop Demon Hunters character on my one BuzzFeed.
Yeah. It's kind of fucking bullshit. Like,
I'm just a Genu motherfucker, honestly. Apparently, according to BuzzFeed. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm roomy, but that's okay.
Well, you can think what you want because we already know that you think you're lawful
tormented
good.
Main character. Oh, yes. Well, that too.
Character. If the torment was self-imposed, then yes.
Frequently, but also Rumi's torment is self-imposed in the movie, if you can imagine.
Oh my god.
So, well, it's like half self-imposed. It's generational trauma. It's inherited trauma.
But just ask yourself, what would Rumi do? And I bet she wouldn't do...
Sing louder.
10 months.
And then commit suicide?
Does she commit suicide?
Tries.
Damn. Down the street or across the hall?
If you can imagine, the attic. She's trying to take the fucking.
Damn, trying to do the old Chester Bennington, huh? It's crazy.
Yeah, except she said that she gave the sword to her like adoptive mom, her mom's friend. She's like, "You do it. I'm too much of a pussy. Like, cut my head off and end my shit." And then she was like, "I'm not doing that. Are you insane?"
She hitting her with the "cut my life into pieces." Actually,
yeah, it was her last resort for real.
I think that movie's so fucking dumb, but I
suffocation
appreciate
and no
people enjoy it. Well, Netflix just approved a set. Well, the jury's still out. I don't think they own the property outright, but they definitely are commissioning it too. What do they not
get? What do they not give a fuck about? Don't give a fuck of what? What's the lyrics to that song?
Cut my life into pieces, suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut myself bleeding.
If I cut myself. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. True. Thank you. Yeah, I heard there's probably a second one on the way. Can we be real?
Well, not probably.
Even as someone who's not like an enjoyer of the film, they'd be dumb to not make another one, right? Like they'd be stupid.
I don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
Cut my arm bleeding. Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, they would be dumb.
It's so much money on the table.
Gonna happen. I assume what's going to happen is Sony will renegotiate the contract for 2. They have to, because that's a lot of money that they kind of fuck themselves out of. And Sony does this a lot. Sony does this a lot where they have no faith in their property, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, this was good."
It's so funny you say that because you're so right.
Yeah, because they had this done. I don't know if you know the story behind this. The movie, the thing was done, and it was gonna go to theaters, and they didn't have any faith in it, so they gave it to Netflix for like $2 million and like a pack of smokes. And let me tell you, whatever executive made that decision, he's probably not working there anymore.
You know what's crazy though? I think it was the right choice. I think that movie would not have done well in theaters because I think a lot of people only watched it because they had a Netflix subscription, were bored, and they're like, "What? Haha, it's a silly meme joke," and then it turned out to be a thing they really like. Incidentally, I don't think anyone would have gone to see it as a hee hee ha ha joke for the cost and opportunity of going to a theater and paying for a full price movie ticket.
I would agree if it didn't have such a child following, like a young audience. Young audiences will make their parents go see any movie.
Well, sure.
Dumber than a box of rocks.
Well, I guess we're assuming if they did go to theater, there would have been advertising for it.
Yeah, there would be.
Because as it stands, there wasn't really any advertising for it either.
As the meme goes, I'm not a parent myself, but a lot of people in my guild have children, and let me tell you, every one of them love this fucking movie. So
yeah, but the kids or the parents or both?
The kids. Well, the kids and then the parents, I think later on have enjoyed it, but
yeah, it's because it's goated.
So I think given the same amount of like if it would have got a theoretical release, we would have had more promotion for it than it releasing on Netflix and then the promotion coming afterwards because it was an overnight success. I still think it would have been an overnight success. Probably would have made more money in theaters first. Because hear me out. So if they did a theoretical run, they would have done a second theoretical run for the sing-along version. However, they only got one theoretical run, and that was the sing-along version that they've just done. It made a shit ton of money for it.
I thought it didn't do that well. Wasn't it like 21 million or something?
It sold out in my city. So it sold out overnight instantly.
Oh.
So maybe certain markets didn't do so well.
Not that good.
Maybe it didn't do so well. Well, also too, you got to think it didn't get an original theoretical run. So people have already seen it like 3 or 4 times anyway. But if it wasn't on Netflix and did a first theoretical run and then came back for a sing-along version, I think it would have like destroyed.
I think I might just be dumb when it comes to like assessing how much money is a lot of money at a box office. Because in my head, I'm aware of like Marvel movies making hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. or like Frozen or Star Wars, Jurassic Park, hundreds of millions or billions of dollars with a B. K-pop Demon Hunters made $16 million. That's not very much money, I feel, by comparison.
But you're comparing a property that's been out for like 40 years?
Well, hold on. It was the #1 box office at the time when it came out. #1, which means no other movie made more than $16 million that weekend? They're all just not.
Well, we are also in, what was it, August, September? Stuff's not coming out in August and September. That's the only movie that's coming out with It's also, too, you're thinking about it, that's 16 million for a sing-along version. So people are going explicitly to sing along. It's not a you're comparing a secondary theoretical release that didn't get a theoretical release to a theoretical release that was made for the big screen, that released on the big screen.
That's true.
It is apples to oranges. I'm comparing it to the
other movies at the same time is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the other normal movies, I would expect to make more than that by like a lot.
But it didn't.
That's what I'm saying. And that's so weird.
Well, I think also, too, you're comparing two way different box offices. The Avengers Endgame box office, I don't think we're getting there again. Like, people aren't
2-day limited run
for like, you know what I mean? For like in like 2 days, it was just
the one weekend and they bounced, huh?
In 2 days, making 16 million, that's kind of crazy, like numbers wise. Because you got to think, Avengers had a global release. And it was in the box office for what, 2 months, 3 months, however long.
Well, I'm just talking opening weekend stuff, but yeah, it was there for a long time.
But opening weekend, yeah, but you got to think too. This wasn't just like an opening weekend. You got to think, how long are we seeing the trailer for before it comes out? Months, if not a year, right? For like a Marvel movie. This was literally, hey guys, we're doing a theoretical release for 2 days. Just off the random. But like I said, it's sold out here. I looked at tickets just randomly. I wasn't going to go, but I just wanted to see like how well it was doing. And you can go on like the theater or whatever and see what's bought out. And each day, like here, it was like sold out completely. So I mean, hey, maybe some markets
sold out screenings.
Yeah.
Oh, and it wasn't in Asia. That's weird. It was only US, Canada, the UK, and Australia.
I could see it not being in Asia. They have to jump through certain hoops, and they probably weren't. They'd probably have to do new animation for it, right? Because there's certain rules and like laws and stuff.
Be true. Yeah, that's probably
there's true. Also like gay characters in it too. If I imagine, they're not really like China's not going to allow
K-pop Demon Hunters? I don't think so.
Well, they're all like femboys, right? So China doesn't really like femboys that much. No offense to China. I'm sure you guys are great, but what I'm basically saying is China doesn't really like, there's a lot of stuff that a property has to change. Like WoW, for instance, to be in China, they have to change like skulls or like skeletons have to be changed in a weird way to like adhere to their laws or whatever. So there's a lot of like media law kind of weirdness.
What other things would you surmise? What other things would you surmise?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know or not. If you want to like, what do you think that movie was up against that weekend in theaters?
Could probably check.
Oh, I have the list up. I'm just wondering if you have like a frame of reference in your mind before because I'm looking now and I see why it did. I get it.
There's not. I don't think any. There's that one movie with Michael Cera that's still out, I think, but that's not really like $1 billion movie, right? It's just like a studio trying to win an award piece or whatever. Like that's not really.
I'm looking at movies that were domestic box office for August 23rd.
Okay.
Right. Oh, the weekend of August 23rd. So the 23rd and 24th. K-pop Demon Hunters, which slapped ass, did incredible. Good for them. Weapons from Warner Brothers. I don't know what that is. Freakier Friday. I'd rather put a gun in my mouth. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was going there.
That's not happening. The Fantastic Four: First Steps.
That movie's still out? Oh, I forgot that even came out. It is. That's crazy.
It's also printing about $2 million a day. It's at 257 million currently.
Fantastic Four. Ooh, that didn't make its budget back.
I don't know what the budget on that movie was.
Probably more than that. I think that's a flop for them because they want their budget back plus like 2 or 3 like times.
Budget for that movie was 200 million. So they have a 29-ish% return on investment there.
Yeah, for Marvel, that I believe they would consider that a flop because they want like
great.
They want like multiple times return. I don't know. Maybe after like DVD sales, it goes up a little bit, but DVD sales aren't even that popular
without
anymore.
Marketing. The budget is without marketing, so they for sure lost money.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I assume
sometimes
I googled what the budget was. I assume the Google report is not including the budgeting.
Usually
marketing.
The budget's included in it's the budget for like the whole production. So marketing's like a part of that.
Just like rolled into that number on.
I mean, it's Google, so it could always be.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like a little iffy on whether or not who could say, but
Google probably has a close estimate, right? Like
The Bad Guys 2, that like animated movie with like a wolf guy or something. I don't know. Nobody 2, the sequel to Nobody, which I've never heard of. I didn't know either of those existed.
Nobody also knew.
Superman's
been out for a while, though. Yeah, Superman's been out for a while.
It has been out for a while.
Yeah.
Did just on that one weekend about 2.3 million, but it has a total of 350 million to date. So good for that.
It is that should be said. You know, Superman has been out longer than Fantastic Four has, and it's still pulling in the same amount that Fantastic Four is, even after being there. I think twice as long. That does say
each
something.
Day is a bit less, but yeah, it has more time. About 100 million more total. Yeah. The Naked Gun, which hey, I'm gonna level with you.
Naked or Gun or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I could not be paid to see that movie, and I love the original Naked Gun movies with Leslie Nielsen. I think those are hilarious. I could not be paid.
I'm gonna say something controversial. You ready?
Please, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not that big of a movie guy outside of like the stuff I like, which is like comics and comic book movies. Before I met my ex, I hadn't watched a single like Halloween movie, hadn't watched a single Jurassic Park all the way through, Jaws either. Like I'm not a movie guy.
Yeah.
So a lot of those movies were like, really? You haven't seen that? And then we watched it. Tremors, hadn't seen it. Some of the movies with you guys, hadn't seen a lot of these. Ghostbusters, just haven't seen them. So I am not a movie guy. And I would not watch any of these movies
either.
I wouldn't watch half of these movies that are out right now. Don't give a fuck about Naked Gun. Too young for it, too old for it now. Like I just not interesting. Not interested.
And I really want to watch like Blazing Saddles on movie night one time. And I just know that would never hit. That humor would not land for anyone in the Discord. So I don't ever do it.
Blazing Saddles sounds gay.
Yeah.
But
Blazing Saddles was a Mel Brooks movie that is like a parody of. How would you explain Blazing Saddles? Without like giving away the ending, I guess. It's a spoilers for Blazing Saddles, I guess, because I don't know how to talk about this without spoilers. But it's a commentary on racism in Hollywood told as an exaggerated racist Hollywood film. But then the film you're watching is a film in the film. At the end, they reveal they like leave the set and go to a different set and they're like doing some other bullshit. But they're like not. it's like not really a movie, but it's like kind of a movie because the characters are like really the characters from the first movie that was a movie in the movie, but actually it's like a fourth wall break. Anyway, that movie's fucking hilarious. That goated fucking movie. But I know the kind of motherfuckers we got in Discord, and they'd be like, "Well, this is just racist." I'd be like, "No, dude. The point is that racism is bad." But like, they would not.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean.
That
would
the
not
autists, stick. It would not stick very well.
Yeah, true. Love and light to the autists in the community. There are many autistic homies in the community, and I don't say that with any like negative or whatever. Just as like an objective fact, lots of autism in the community, and let me tell you.
Yeah, not a negative fact. Objective
Several of
fact.
Them
a
do
lot
not
get
read
missed.
jokes that well. It's just how it is.
So looking at my source, a projected overall production cost of $325 million
on Fantastic Four
to produce plus market. So we're looking at a loss for Fantastic Four. Yeah. They have not made their money back, unfortunately. That is a domestically failure. Worldwide.
You say unfortunately, but Fantastic Four. Did anyone really care that much?
I like Fantastic Four. I like. Really? Not that I haven't enjoyed a movie of theirs because they've all been ass, but yeah. So I like watching
Jessica Alba. That's about it.
Fire Dude is tight. Rock Dude's okay. You know, they're kind of like Pokemon.
Rock Dude's okay.
They're kind of like Pokemon. He's the dude's Geodude. You have Charizard who flies around. Fire Dude. You know, Mr. Fantastic's like Ditto or whatever. Not Ditto. The pink one. The little pink dude who like. Yeah, then Ditto, yeah.
But he transforms into stuff. Does Mr. Fantastic transform into stuff?
He can like pretzel himself. Yeah, same thing.
What about Invisigirl or whatever her name is?
Jinx. Or Mr. Mime. I know what just happened.
Listeners, I shouldn't
League of Legends.
Yeah, you said Jinx, and I was like, what is the connection to this bit? How did we jump from Pokemon to... I didn't even think of JYNX, Jinx, the blonde Pokemon from Gen 1, until you said Mr. Mime, and I was like, I see what just happened. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a website I use that combine like it gives you like gross total of production stuff.
That's tight. Hell yeah.
I've been in the know for a
while. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh, get fucked, dude. I
like the first two Jurassic Park movies. The third one was fine, and I'm saying that kind of judgmentally. After that, you fucking miss me. I don't fuck with that. And then a movie called Honey Don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these movies.
That is F1 the movie. I guess it's about racing.
That did pretty good though. That had Brad Pitt in it, I think.
Pulled in 185 million so far to date, but on that weekend in particular, 1.4 million total between the 2 days.
I think whoever decided it was gonna do like a really quick 2-day release or whatever, I think they were smart. I think that was like a smart call because there really wasn't anything out and they could capitalize on that.
Yeah.
And it is like kind of trending as a children's movie. So getting everyone out there to sing song, whatever the fuck, it kind of just like works, right?
A film was out that weekend called Neja 2. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't really know either, to be honest.
Although between you and me, I kind of want to watch Honey Don't now that I'm reading what it's about. It's sort of tight.
Is that the one with Michael Cera in it?
I don't know. Maybe. Let me check. Potato, what's up, homie? How are you? What you got going on, brother? It's a dark comedy about a small-town private investigator named Honey O'Donoghue who delves into a series of strange deaths tied to a mysterious church.
Oh, that has Aubrey Day in it, and or Aubrey Plaza, and I like Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Day, Aubrey Plaza, same thing.
I don't know. Is Aubrey Day an actual person? Did I just make that up?
No, that's fake as hell.
Yeah, I don't know why I put Day at the end.
You're thinking of there's Felicia Day is a person. Aubrey Plaza is a person.
Oh, Aubrey O'Day is a person. I don't know why I had her name in my. What has she done?
Aubrey O'Day. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Just woke up. I'll be lurking. Well, good morning. I hope you slept well. Air's so cute. I hear Air requested a picture of us in a hot tub. Came up pretty good.
Oh, did you see it?
I did. Came up pretty good.
I think so. Yeah, I think I did us justice.
I love that. Interesting that Air's thinking about us in a hot tub. But okay.
True. And if you could imagine, it was being requested that it happened IRL, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? I think I'd get us
really
banned."
Air. Is it? I see.
Yeah, I think I did a good job. I think it was. I got the hat done pretty well. I had your bandana done pretty well.
You definitely nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did pretty
Crushed
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, big.
I'm an artist. What can I say?
I'm an artist. True.
I'm an artist.
God, I know what you did last summer. Fuck off. You know what I mean? How is this still a thing?
Yeah, and I don't think it would have. I don't think if it was like a big like Avengers movie out or whatever, they would have done the same thing, right? Like you're not gonna put, K-pop Demon Hunters up against like $1 billion projected Marvel movie or like a huge DC movie. You're gonna put it out in between a bunch of stuff like they did, and then they'll capitalize on the fact there's no good movies out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
how I was looking at
down
it, right?
the list, it's just a fucking nightmare out here. Somehow the 40-year-old virgin was playing that weekend somewhere.
What the fuck? Honestly, it still would have done well. I don't think so. I don't think K-pop Demon Hunters is not a movie that does well against like a DC or Marvel movie that's anticipated and projected to be good. Maybe against like Thunderbolts, yeah, it might have some.
Or against Fantastic Four, apparently.
Yeah, but like against like a good movie, I don't like. Don't get me wrong, I'm not.
Damn, homie said Thunderbolts sucked.
It did.
Whew! Oh my god! I see the double now. Hit the slider. Okay, got
Thunderbolts asterisk had one good actor in it, and that was somehow the new Black Widow. Sebastian Stan. Yeah, so
I was going to say, you surely are about to say Florence Pugh, right? But yes, you are in fact saying Florence Pugh.
Yeah, no, it had one good actress in it. And other than that, it was like, what's going on? Why do these good actors suck so much? Like, where's the direction? Where's the script? They had
David Harbour. I like that guy. Good actor.
He's a good actor.
Maybe not so much about the character specific movie, but a good actor.
Good actor. Sebastian Stan. Okay, actor.
Yes.
Where's his script?
True.
Like, I don't know if you've watched the movie. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay, so they have this whole setup in there with him. And then it was like
I've seen some clips, so I have context. But
they had reshoots, and they were like, no, none of this. But they left in the beginning part. And they left a cool motorcycle bit in, and then they were like, Sebastian Stan, fuck off somewhere, go to a different movie. We don't need you anymore. And I was like, huh, that's weird. It almost feels like he should have been the main, and they were like kind of pushing him to be the main. And then at some point they were like, oh, this is bad. We can't do this. We have to stop this. We have to like recut this movie. It feels so probably one of the worst Marvel movies I've seen recently.
That's tough.
And Spider-Man came out, by the way.
What are we roping into recently? How far back are we going in Marvel when we say recently?
The phase. Whatever phase we're in. Yeah. And like a fucking Spider-Man movie came out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Even up against blockbusters. So I think what's happened is you've fallen into cope, and that's fine. We can all appreciate a good cope.
I think it still do really well. I don't think it do equally well. I think it still
doesn't
do really well.
It does okay,
but we
it
also
doesn't.
we don't really know what the marketing campaign would have added either. So it's so speculative. It's hard to say, but I think it would have done
tough.
pretty good.
I can't see it doing as good as it did now or better with like a good movie.
I think
out.
It would do a little bit worse, but I think that it would make a lot more money because it'd be out longer, obviously, right? So just over a grander amount of time.
I'm just comparing to the 2-day release they did. Like if they did this same thing with like a good movie being out, I don't think
I think it would open harder for sure if they like had an anticipation of like this is going to be a release with like a advertising budget. But you mean if they did this exact moment, if they just did the same exact thing but on a different weekend?
We're all agreeing, right? That is what you mean. Your thing would happen. We're all in agreement there, I think. Yeah. I'm saying if they did the same
thing, different
up
weekend.
against like a good movie, it doesn't do well. If they did traditional marketing for it, I think it would have. I'm saying what you're saying. If it would have had if it had a traditional release, it would be bigger than what Netflix is. Because here's the thing: even if it's really good, you have people who are still like, "Fuck Netflix, I'm not getting a sub for that." But if it was in the theater and I just paid one time and I could see it, you know, like there are people like that who are like, "Fuck subscriptions, I'm not switching off Hulu just to watch one thing." But if it's in the theater, people will go see it for like $9 on a matinee. You know what I mean? However, it didn't have a theoretical release like that. It just had 2 days, right?
Yep. Right. Yeah. Unadvertised 2 days.
Comparing it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So comparing it to what it just did versus if they did the same thing up against a better movie, or a better box office, a stronger box office.
I think it'd do worse, but still good, for sure.
I'm not saying it would get dumpstered, but it wouldn't do 16 million. It wouldn't do the same number by a long shot. Yeah.
No, 16, 20 million. I think they might pull like 12 to 16. I think 16. I think their current low would be their new high. I could see that. A little 12 to 16 window. Still pretty good though. Because like that movie is popping. I mean, people fucking love that movie.
It's tough because the overlap between K-pop and kids who also like superhero stuff is very strong. But I think the superhero stuff kind of wins out at the end. Only because it's like what am I trying to... It's like when you give your kid their favorite candy and you're like, "Hey, you want to try this other candy?" It's like, "Yeah, but I have my favorite one." So you know what I mean? It's kind of like that, because here's the thing: like when a kid goes to a movie, what are you gonna see the Avengers movie? Like, say this came out when that new Avengers movie's coming out or whatever. You put it up against the Avengers movie, it's super hype or whatever. Something like that's gonna suck all the air out of the whole industry at that point, because it's like the volume that it does, the hype that it has around it is so astronomical, right? It's like if Starfield came out at the same time Hollow Knight or Silksong came out. Starfield's getting dumpstered, shot in the back by the Soprano. You know what I mean?
Deservedly so, I would say. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just some things that, like, okay, when this happens, it's just a big deal. And like, there's like also a little cope with like, because what I'm saying is it's a good movie, right? But with a 2-day just random release, I don't think it stands up to you know, us seeing months of like, hey, just save the date, you know, bam, 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 Avengers is coming out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Maybe modern Avengers. Old Avengers, no. Endgame, no. Modern Marvel kind of sucks now. And I think most people know that.
No, I agree. That's why I said a good Marvel's movie, because who knows if we're getting one again.
I think it was like... Well, I mean, we don't need to speculate. Current Marvel, I mean, Fantastic Four happened in it. Well,
you know, I agree.
but...
If they fumble an Avengers movie, we know we're like dead Marvel dead Marvel universe for real. We're actually the universe getting pruned.
Well, true. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's why I specifically said, like, putting it against a good Marvel movie that's like actually hyped for real. I don't think anything stands a chance in the box office, even like a DC movie. And DC notoriously has put movies up against like Marvel movies, and they've gotten dumpstered for real, out back, shot in the head, fucking buried, right?
Yeah, so true.
Oh, it seems like your background music's a little loud.
Yeah, it was a little loud. Now it is a little less loud. Although now it's a little too quiet. I got it tuned. We're adjusting. But thank you, Money. I appreciate that. Welcome in. How are you? Hopefully have a lovely day. Will take care of yourself. Good call.
Yeah, I personally would have liked to see that movie have a theoretical release. I think just a Netflix release didn't do it justice.
Yeah.
While it did explode. I mean, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I just think it is a good enough movie. While I dislike it because it's not my thing,
right?
It was good enough, and I believe it should have been on a theoretical release. My 2 cents.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you what, too. We're looking at this wrong.
Tell me.
Don't put them up against Marvel. Put them in Marvel. Crossover.
Oh. No, thank you.
Just put them in.
I'm okay with them being their own thing. Put them in Fortnite. I'm sure they'll make a Fortnite appearance. That's type.
I said the same thing, and I'll tell you what, they motherfucking better hit Fortnite, because I am trying to wipe out a squad for real.
Yeah,
with
they'll do their Overwatch Fortnite kind of rounds or whatever. You know what I mean? They'll do they'll make it around.
Yeah. God, I hope so. Thanks so money. Appreciate the Prime. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely not my thing, but I can respect the enjoyment.
I want to see him in Marvel. And you know what else I want? I want the other Disney stuff to join Marvel. I want Kingdom Hearts Marvel Universe. I want Mickey fucking Mouse.
I'm good. I mean,
you don't be fucking tight if in the next Marvel movie Sora just shows up. It's just hanging out.
Now, is it live action Sora, or is it like literally
it's the
just
full
like
CGI
an
Sora
model?
It's the PS4
model from
PS5.
What? He's just sitting there and blocking and shit.
It's not the PS5 one. It's just old fucking clown shoes ass Kingdom Hearts 1. That's so funny.
I want you to know.
That's really funny.
I want you to know I'm sitting here. I got DMs from our favorite Alolan Pikachu or Raichu,
sure.
Alolan Raichu.
Sure.
And he goes, how have you been, you little chicken nugget? And he goes,
he's trying to gobble you up.
Lamau, you're streaming.
He's trying to gobble you up. He's trying to get that dipping sauce for real.
Gobble me up, daddy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Hey, you miss every shot you don't take. You know what I mean? For the homies who don't have the context, a very longtime friend of mine has recently met Connor, and the attraction was instant. The sparks were flying.
The sparks were flying.
These two are going to be gay married in, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Easy peasy. To be clear, gay married is like capital G, capital MTM. It's like a different term. Not married, gay married. It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's a union. It's not really marriage, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't mean legally, but also that too. That's also true. I didn't mean that, but also that.
Hey, Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
It's also true.
The chicken nugget thing, it was a joke. I promise, Mom. I'm sorry. If you're listening, I apologize.
And then also, there's a little bit of gay married drama. I believe you're two-timing our boy Mikey.
No. Mikey is just a friend. Mikey's a friend. He knows.
Now. Tough. That
Mikey
is rough.
and I used to have a very adversarial relationship, and we
So
have
you were in a relationship.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, the bronchitis.
Hey, Mola, what's up, homie? Welcome in. How are you? Go on.
Yeah, we're great now. We're great now. We used to have a bit of a you'd call it a situationship. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. We've been friends.
Mikey just got called a situationship.
I don't think I've ever talked about this. It's a bit of a meme now, but Mikey is from a
Mikey, so I'd be kicking the chair. That's crazy.
So this is actually a really funny story. Mikey will appreciate it. So when I first broke up, I met a couple on a dating app who were just looking for friends. When you and Mikey first broke up? No. When I broke up with my ex, like,
yeah, got it. Yeah. Got it. Was there a pineapple on the door? Oh.
Like games. So I was like, oh, cool. Like,
okay. Sure.
And they're pretty fun. We would do League and like TFT, like just some mutual stuff. I meet Mikey through them and some other people like David and Logan, some other people who are like really good friends. Jordan as well. And so we're all so months go by, whatever. And randomly one night, after there had been some tension in the community or whatever, because the one of the people in so there's like the main two people, which are, I won't say their names, but they're the people like we all met basically through that, like who the glue that held the community together, you know?
Sure. We'll call them Jessica and Jennifer. Go on.
So Jennifer, yeah, we'll call them Jessica and Jennifer. Jennifer had this issue where the world was out to get her, and like it was never her fault. It was just like everyone hated her. It was like, they just hate me because I'm fat. Actually, people just hate you because you're a bitch, right? And so
one night, brother, am I right?
So one night we're in Discord trying to help her. Because, people will say like, oh, I don't know why people are like declining me for jobs and stuff. And me, like I've worked on resumes. Sure. I've done stuff in like the HR field. We're all trying to give her advice on like how to do stuff. And it's all like, they just won't hire me because I'm fat and it's fat phobic, whatever. And I'm like, actually, it usually doesn't work like that. It's usually just, this other stuff. And so, a couple days go by and suddenly there's a group of us that have just been like secretly removed from the Discord, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? It's like this weird thing.
Oh, you got ousted.
Jessica and her girlfriend decided we were unsafe to be around. And so they kicked me, they kicked Mikey, and then they decided David, Logan, and Jordan decided they were going to leave too, because they're like, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. We're bouncing, right?
When we say unsafe, we mean in what capacity?
Unsafe meaning you told us the truth and we don't like the truth, and so we want to just stay victims, and you're not allowing us to be victims anymore. Being victims are bad, and you're not not safe for us because we have to be victims.
Yeah.
So now they stalk all of my dating profiles and make new profiles to then look at my profiles, and I see them every now and then. And this just came up because just recently, a couple days ago, one of them had made a new profile and looked at mine, and I was like, oh, hey, I remember blocking you. That's funny.
Well, that's kind of fun.
And you looked at my profile because you have a new profile that's not blocked, so I had to go in and block. It's kind of funny.
Man, am I just like not cute enough? What's up? What do I have to do to get stalked up in this bitch? It's insane.
Oh, well, so I also forgot one I forgot one small thing. They were actually looking for a third. And so they originally brought me in. I found out later on to be a third. Oh, sure. And I wasn't into that because monogamy's tight.
Yes.
And
monogamy is very tight. That's true. Big fan.
I firmly believe I was the only one they wanted to kick, and they kicked everyone else because I had written that.
Mikey's like, yo, dude, I'm the main character, bet. That's tight.
That could possibly be true. We were all friends with Mikey and hanging out with Mikey more than them. But also, man, that's one community I'm glad I got kicked out of. Even if it was just because we were friends with Mikey, that's fine. Fuck them.
Well, sure. That's so
they were a bunch of bitches anyway. Like, I just cannot deal with that.
Damn. Fucking let it rock.
Well, when you're 28 and you think everyone's out to get you still, it's like, okay, we need to grow up a little bit.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
You know?
What if they're right?
They're not right.
Well, sure.
You would have to be important enough for anyone to care about you beyond your boyfriend to have that happen. You know what I mean? No one cares. Damn. No one cares about you that much. You're not the main character.
That's brutal.
You're just literally, you're not the main character. You're a sub bottom that no one can stand. And no one wants that.
Sub bottom.
You're in.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? No one wants that.
Anyway. Sub bottoms feels crazy.
Well, definitely wasn't doing anything in that relationship. I'll tell you that.
Jesus.
I've seen emotional support animals do more. You know what I mean? And that.
I thought that was a white woman joke for a minute, but then I realized that it was in fact not that.
No. That's just fucking animals being more emotionally useful, if you can imagine.
Right. Yeah. That's tough, man. It's rough when you see a couple like that, because in your mind you're like, that can't be good for either of them. At least I feel like that. I get parasocial and imaginative with it, and I you know what I mean?
I did
create scenarios.
There was a point in time where we were brought up to the whole thing of like, it's either us or Mikey, and we all chose Mikey, right?
That's funny.
So that's also too, I gotta say, they flew Mikey out to our city. We're all in the same city. They flew Mikey out, and then halfway through Mikey being here, they wanted to pawn him off on everybody. They didn't want to do anything with him. So like that also happened. So these guys are just a bunch of bitches anyway. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them for real. Like, you're not going to fly someone out and then be like, I don't want to play with you anymore, fucking Toy Story 3 style. You know what I mean?
They did do that, actually.
They did do that.
Yeah, exactly that.
So yeah, it's just so funny. There's so much to that story. Like that story is basically walking through the forest and like picking up a stone and you can find more tea everywhere. Like, it's just like, there's so much drama for no real, like, just gay fucking dumb drama. You know what I mean?
You know, the gays kind of do have drama on lock, huh? I feel like that's fair to say as a straight.
Yeah. It's
you guys kind of specced into drama real hard.
It is drama for sure. Drama.
The drama.
Yeah, and it's just so funny too, because we did I think I talked about this with you. I did an escape room with them. If you remember, like, that was kind of like,
yeah. Yes.
So those were the same people I did the escape room with, and then like 3 weeks later, we're like not friends.
Okay, so wait, why did you cheat on Mikey though?
I didn't cheat on Mikey.
I'm getting conflicting reports about that.
It's so funny. You know, Mikey and I talked about this later on. It was more like we freed each other up to see what else was out there. You know what I mean? Like, we were okay understanding that we might not be perfect for each other, and that's okay.
That's
brutal. You know, emotionally, we're two very different demons. You know,
Cope. Cope is so funny. Oh no!
Oh man,
Hope is really funny.
It did unironically end up being the matchmaking stream.
Oh well, that's true. Yeah, well, and then famously, I recently had a relationship that went crazy myself, and that's done and over now, and that was
crazy.
A while ago. That was a while ago now.
On the emotion wheel, I would pick a different emotion, but yeah, it was around that same area. If I was Brooke, I would say it was thrilling.
That's so tough. That's so tough.
She just makes it so easy.
Labeling emotions is a fascinating thing, isn't it?
Especially when you can't do it right.
Let me ask you this. Did you stick around for the full culmination of that conversation? Or did you have to AFK pass out
I was around for a little bit of it, and then Death gave me the spark notes of it, where the article basically she pulled a Jordan and she found an article. She found an article and you read it, and it was like, by the way, this actually isn't saying. You basically Googled the keywords and you found the keywords, but the article wasn't saying. It's
worse than you think it is.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because not only was it not an article, it was a scientific research paper that in no subtle way was completely unrelated to what we were talking about, actually.
I love
it didn't just not support her thesis. It wasn't even about the conversation.
Well, that's why we have school, and that's why she's in school, right? To understand.
It was a fascinating paper, though, to be clear.
That's cool.
However, not related.
And what's so funny? It's like history does repeat itself. And you just have these beautiful women that just want to be right so bad that they're willing to Google anything and not read shit.
Yeah. Well, yes. And a bunch of them aren't beautiful either, which is so funny. But yeah, that is true. That motherfucking, let's not make this a hot girl problems thing. This is all women. Sometimes. This is some percentage of women that is inclusive of all denominations of women, yeah.
Well, it's just so funny. It's just the ones you find that I find very fascinating.
Well, I do personally have in my vicinity a grand number of individuals who happen to be women who also happen to like being right and also are very bad at being right.
I've likened you with other friends when I explain the happenstances we find ourselves in, because you and I vent to each other. We have the council, then sometimes I have to vent.
Yeah.
Like I have the very deep rooted homies that I have to vent to, and it's just like I've likened it to you are the person on the beach with the metal detector, and you're just finding these bitches.
Everywhere,
and like a metal detector,
a bucket of them, right.
It's like you have a metal detector and a magnet, and it just like you just pulled them up from the sand. It's just they're latched on every time. It's like, oh, okay, well. So it's just so funny, because notoriously I DM'd you the other day. One of our other works in progresses came in stream the other day, and I was like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. So it's just like it's funny how they just the ebb and flow of just craziness.
Has not shown her face around, by the way.
Well, she said she's still in exile.
It was quite a faux pas, to be clear. It was quite a faux pas she had committed.
It was the great incident she proclaimed.
Yeah. And then famously, if you recall, young Cinifer is in exile indeterminately.
Well, yes. And what's funny too? Death asked me, he's like, well, because he was in stream whenever she came in. And he's like, what was that about? He DM'd me. And I was like, go to the movie night channel and just scroll up until you find what I'm talking about. And so he did. And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck is that? And I said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you give him the follow-up information? Does Death have the follow-up for the DMs where she explained that she was not saying that at all? And this is a whole big misunderstanding.
The rage bait, haha.
Yeah.
But it isn't.
No, not rage bait, haha. She just can't talk. She's just dumb. She meant to say the exact opposite of what she had said.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Which,
tough,
between you and me, I have to then decide how true that is that she meant the opposite. I think she might just be walking back a point that did not stick. But, what you gonna do?
Well, when history is taught incorrectly, you know what I mean? We do sometimes believe things that aren't true. And hey, you know what? Sometimes we fall into the thinking that Germany did nothing wrong. And you know what? That just bad history being taught, I think. Chalk it up to the history class.
Yeah. That is so true.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
German? Yeah, a little German history. Well, some very specific history around the 1940s.
Oh, no.
If you can imagine.
There were some points being made in a movie night.
There were some concepts being laid out about 1940s Germany being tight and having done nothing wrong. And I gave some pushback on that.
Not only did he get pushback, but the group of 10 people that were consensus.
We all gave some pushback on that. And they were like, well, but they were innocent. And we were like, hey, no, that's not right at all. No. And then we also mentioned some, we'll call them camps. And then they said that wasn't even in Germany, doesn't count. Huh.
Yeah, it was a little difficult.
Tough point to make. Mikey, that's very funny. Well, here's the problem. We all shut that down pretty fast because, and I think I'm saying this very bravely right now, I do deserve a medal, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Nazis are not that good.
No, not that good at all.
They're kind of bad, actually. In fact, they're very, very bad. I
don't condone violence, but if you're a Nazi...
That's right. That's right.
The whole clip is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's right. Empty mag. Now, I am going to say this, which is going to lower our standing on Twitter. The two worst kinds of people are Nazis and pedophiles. I think that's fair to say.
I think that is the fairest thing that's ever been said on the internet ever.
That's right. Now again, gonna throw this out there. Generally speaking, probably shouldn't just go around inflicting violence on people.
Well, also you have to
Nazis and pedophiles go crazy. You know what I mean?
You have to put it in perspective too. This was randomly being said in a movie night where everyone in the thing was like, "Hey, that's so incorrect. We can't even fathom how wrong it is." And then she doubled down on it for 2 hours.
Yeah, it was
about an hour and 30,
90 minutes and some change.
Hour and a half to 2 hours of doubling down on the idea that, but guys, you have it wrong.
Yeah, I should make it obvious. By the way, they are German, living in not Germany right now. They moved out of Germany, but
grew up in
German. Now, here's the problem. Their English is not so good.
Well, true.
And I pulled them into a DM, and I was later at a different point. And I said, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" And they're like, "Yeah, what's up?" And I was like, "Real quick, I'm gonna have to ban you, you know?"
Yeah.
Just because, I can't have pro-Nazi shit, because why would I want that? That's really bad. And other than the pro-Nazi shit, you're kind of tight. So that's really a shame that you did that. That really sucks that you did that. So, but that's really bad that you did that. And they were like, "What pro-Nazi shit? I don't like Nazis at all." And I was like, "I'm listening." And they were like, "Yeah, Nazis are what? I've never liked Nazis." I was like, okay, so remember before we had a really long conversation about how you were defending Nazi Germany? And they said, "No, I was defending Germans. I meant the civilian citizenry weren't on board. The German people in their houses weren't all Nazis." And I was like, that's a way different thing than what you said before.
You said something different.
That doesn't really track with the camps were in Austria. That's not our fault. I don't think that makes that much sense, homie. But they really were trying to play the angle of, no, this is a misunderstanding. I don't like Nazis at all. I was like,
yeah. Well, also,
okay.
too, for more clarification, too, it was an off-the-wall night because while she's doing this, she also looks at someone's avatar and says, that avatar is fucking shit. Like, in so many words. Like, hideous, I think she uses the word.
That's just German.
But that's just so funny.
It is very funny.
Hey, we can only do so much. Like, we're trying our best.
Oh, she does the most. That's that German engineering.
But I just mean, as a community, we're trying to...
What movie was it? Man, what movie was that we were watching? I'm trying to remember what week that even happened.
God, it was so long ago now.
I don't think it was War of the Worlds, but it might have been. It might have been the one before War of the Worlds too.
Yeah, I think it was before.
God, War of the Worlds was really fucking bad.
Yeah.
That might be the worst movie ever made. It's up there.
Borderlands exists, though. Borderlands fucking suck, too. I mean, they're both equally.
Hey, bottom 10.
The bottom 5, yeah, for me.
Bottom 5? Okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
The Amazon ad.
yeah, pretty much the Amazon ad, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it is interesting. You know, and there's another thing, too, is that, like, I don't know if this is going to make sense to everybody else, but it's a thing that I believe. It was said to me once by my lead editor for TCG Player, like, 13 years ago. He's like, the problem with lying to somebody is that it only works if you think you're smarter than them. And then also if you are smarter than them. And if you're not smarter than them, it won't work. It won't work out for you.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm not good at lying. I try not to lie.
That's so funny.
Because if I do intentionally lie about something, I get caught every time. I'm just not good.
Well,
I just
you need more practice.
Like if we were playing Among Us, I get caught every time. I'm just not a good liar. And among friends, among like coworkers, where it counts, you know, I'm just, if I dislike someone, it's hard for me to be like cool around them. You know, I cannot fake it till I make it when it comes to like lying to people.
I wonder if Owl recalls. Famously, I have played Among Us on stream one time.
You have said the story,
once.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think we've talked about it on stream.
Not on pod. Not on pod. I wonder if Owl is familiar, if Owl recalls the scenario. It was our mutual friend Sylvanari's birthday. And we were playing on her stream with a bunch of our friends. Audio listeners, you may not be familiar with these names, but homies that are listening live right now, like watching on Twitch, they are familiar with these names for sure. So like Flip Method was there, and V Young 7, and like Malefici was there.
Yeah, might as well plug it now. Hey, if you're listening to this on Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever, hey, on Fridays at 1 p.m. CST, come watch us live on stream. Say a night and CDog_ on Twitch.
That's anyway, right. Sorry. That's right. Capital C DOG _, and then Saiyan Knight, like the Dragon Ball thing, and then like a medieval knight, like SEIYNKNIGHT.
However, just so y'all are aware, not the porn account on Twitter. That is someone different, not the same. And if you know about that meme, you know, and if you don't, just laugh with us because it's fucking hilarious anyway.
That's right. If you don't know that meme, you don't know that meme. But if you do know that meme, you're aware of the crash out I received when a bunch of people who have nothing to... It's fine. I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, it was. I think it was the Peruvian flag that was in their bio, and then like North Africa or something. They had like 3 flags, and I don't remember which 3 they were. But I think one was Peru and one was North Africa. And it was... God, it was so fucking funny. And that's not the point. Point is, Point is,
good times.
We're playing Among Us on Sylvanari's stream. This is her birthday a few years ago. And Flip Method's there, V Young's there, Maleficai's there. We got some homies, right? I think Ragnazaken might have been playing also. I don't remember though. He might have just been in chat at the time. But anyway, a bunch of our homies were there. It was like a 12-man lobby or something. And famously, actually, Madcap Thulu was there too, now I think about it. And famously, the majority of people in that room do not look at me the same after playing that game one time. There was during that game, my boy Flip Method, a daily talk homie for many years at that point, straight up said, "Dog, you're a serial killer." And then he stopped talking to me daily. We grew estranged from that moment. I was like, yeah, bro, you would take this game too seriously. Like, I'm just playing the game. This is insane.
Well, you know, to give them credit, to play devil's advocate, you do play to win. And by that, I mean, by any means necessary. Bro,
call me any fucking Guerrero the way I lie, cheat, and steal. You know what I mean? Like, Viva la Raza. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got a lion Among Us, I'm a lion Among Us.
More like Aaron Hernandez, but...
okay, no, let's not do that. But I hear you. Okay.
I'm pretty good at it.
I'll frog splash a motherfucker. Don't think I won't. I hear you. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you gotta know your lobby, right? If it's just a casual lobby, you gotta tone it down for the casual lobby, you know?
No, I don't. Perish. You know what I mean? Like, what do I... I'm not. If I was gonna drop to the level of the competition, I'd suck at everything. That's crazy.
Sometimes it's about fun.
Yeah, and I had a great time. I had so much fun, actually. What do you mean?
Well, you know, in Guild we have a person who
it's crazy,
notoriously main character syndrome. You are main character syndrome out sometimes, even though it's not your birthday and it's not your celebration. You're still.
I'll remind you,
let the other shine a little bit.
2 imposters at a time, and Birthday Girl was the other imposter. So
I'm just saying, sometimes you have to drop it down a little bit for the homies to keep it fun, you know.
Or
sometimes you have to pull a Goku. Hear me out. You know, your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, Goku, in Chi-Chi. You know, Goku notoriously held some punches to keep fights going longer. Because he wanted other people. He wanted people to have chances to outshine him, even though he had to come in and save the day multiple times because character flaw. However,
it's not quite right, but kind of. Sure.
He multiple times he could have beat people and he didn't.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is sometimes you gotta be like Goku. Your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z.
Asterisk, but yes. Yeah, sure. Funimation Dub American Goku, the third dub specific.
The mother franchise,
not the Japanese one.
To Dragon Ball Super that crashed Crunchyroll and is the best Dragon Ball series of all time.
LMAO. He's got jokes. Now, well, here's the thing. So I'll elaborate to you what happened. I'll tell you what happened in particular that caused this, and then you tell me if I needed to tone it down. Okay? I'll tell you what happened. You tell me if I need to tone it down. So we're playing, and I know all these people pretty well from them being around. I mean, I'm not like, on speed dial first name basis with all of them, but I'm aware of their behaviors and attitudes and how they interact because I should have been an FBI profiler in a different life, but that's okay. And when we were playing, there was a point where I was imposter, and it was my first time playing Among Us. I didn't really know how to play the mini games and stuff. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know the levels and shit. But fortunately, I did know 1 or 2 of them. And I used that in that moment. So I also had some advanced knowledge, that Maleficai does not have a great short-term memory and doesn't do well under pressure. Okay, he will fold under no pressure at all. love and light, by the way, not talking shit. That's just an objective truth about our boy. And now, so I walked into a room, and Maleficai and V Young were both in there. Maleficai and V were both in the room. And I happen to know the mini game in that room. I'll elaborate to you now. You have to slide your little ID card and put in a little number. Okay? And then like verifies your whatever. That's like the little doing your task is like pump 5-digit number and then slide the card. Cool. So I have again the knowledge that Maleficai short-term memory not so good, doesn't do well under pressure. V on the other hand, pretty good short-term memory. Does not fold under pressure. So I walked in and I stabbed V right in the dome in front of Maleficai, just right in front of him. And then I immediately reported myself. And then I started laughing in the emergency meeting. And I was like, you guys are not going to believe this. I just walked in this room. Maleficai didn't even realize I was here. Just stabbed V right in the fucking dome. That's crazy. I literally watched it happen. And then Maleficai was like, that's literally not true. You killed him. And I was like, I was doing my task and I walked in and saw you. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I just slid my card, put in this 5-digit number, What was your number? You just did. If you're not the killer, what was your number when you did that task? I knew he wouldn't remember, and he didn't remember. He's like, my number? I just made one up. I just made up a fucking number, but he didn't remember his number. So now I have a number and he doesn't have a number. So he got voted out because people assumed that he was lying and being a goofball and a little killer guy who couldn't lie because he's bad at lying. But no. And then in the subsequent remaining time of the game, I knew that Sylvanari was going to be able to kill 2, just like the placement on the map made sense for her to get 2 kills. And if we got 3 kills, we would win. So I was like, okay, so Flip Method is next to me. I'm going to walk around with him the whole time. I'm going to make sure that he stays near me and I stay near him so he doesn't see Sylvanari get a little double kill and bot. And then I could have killed him. But instead of killing him, I wanted to pretend to do more tasks. Just to do it. So I was walking around pretending to do more tasks, even though I could have just ganked him and left and it would have been fine. But there was a chance that if I had done that before Sylvanari had gotten her kills on the other 2, that perhaps one of them would see Flip Method's body and that would be detrimental. So instead, I just walked around with him and we were doing our little thingies and I was pretending to do tasks and stuff. And then Sylvanari killed the other 2, and it was 3 people left, Flip being one of them, plus me and Sylvanari, and if it's ever even, then you just automatically win. So Flip was walking around, and then I walked him into the room with Sylvanari and the 2 dead bodies, and then we both just kind of looked at him for a minute, and she stabbed him, not me. And then we won, and we got back to voice chat, and he was like, dog, why didn't you just stab me? And I was like, that wouldn't have been fun for me. And then he said I was a serial killer. And then he looked at me different for the next 4 years.
I just want you to know that has to be the title of the episode.
Gaslight, Gatekeep,
Girlboss.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like that's the... Now,
was I doing too much? Because I feel like I was just playing Among Us.
Well, here's the thing. I think that while you could have downplayed a little bit to make it more fun for some other people who aren't like... It definitely seems like you're playing a game with a couple people who... I don't know these people, by the way. If you're in chat, I'm not making, a personal judgment on you, right? However, it does seem like there's some people, I'll explain it this way. There's a lot of people who play Dead by Daylight who don't like getting killed in Dead by Daylight. Then why do you play Dead by Daylight? Because that's a part of the core gameplay. You're going to die. In Among Us, That's a part of the core gameplay. You're going to die. However, the killer can make your experience either more fun or less fun, depending on what they choose. And that you're there valid. So what I'm saying is you're valid for what you did. However, you could not think of it like a serial killer. Because what you've done is psychoanalyzed your friends and then you've weaponized their weaknesses against them in a game where the idea is you're not that good at that to begin with. So I could see why people would be a little... So hear me out. I could see why they'd be like, I don't ever want to play that game with you again. That's valid. There are some games that I wouldn't play with you. That's valid.
Oh, wait, what games do you not play with me?
Anything with numbers, anything where you have to like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I don't mean at all. Wait, what do you mean?
There's certain things you just wouldn't do with certain friends, right?
Sure. Like, you mean like Sudoku or like what? What do you mean by numbers?
Well, yeah, like I wouldn't play Scrabble with you because you'd beat my ass. Stuff like that. It would be frustrating to play Yu-Gi-Oh with you. I'd want to kill myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Fortnite, of course, Twitch. So like there's certain things where I just wouldn't do that thing with you.
Sure.
And they found that thing they wouldn't do with you. And that's valid and cool. But not talking to you after that is kind of cringe. You shouldn't do that.
Now let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Maybe a week.
If you didn't want your weaknesses exploited, you shouldn't have them.
Well, not everybody can be perfect.
And that's tragic.
Like you.
It's heartbreaking.
I say, rolling my eyes in the back of my head.
Well, I have that effect on people. Now, let me tell you this. Motherfuckers just need to not have so many weaknesses, and then it would be fine. Because maybe if people worked a little harder to have less weaknesses.
So my Among Us my Among Us time is marred by never getting an imposter, but people thinking I'm the imposter because I like to just look around. You know, I like to just be a
You're just
guy.
roaming.
I'm just roaming, and that apparently is a red flag.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, you spent too much time in that vent. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I just literally walked by it. Like, what are we talking about? There's like other people in this congregation of people over here, and I don't want to walk in to die because the animation's hidden. So I walked around you guys, and I then walked into a grate, but not inside of it because I'm not an imposter. So that's apparently like sus. So my play in Among Us is, I guess I'm the third imposter is what I'm saying. I literally get pinned as like, hey, he's the guy. And I'm like, but I'm not. But like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Fuck you guys anyway. If you guys want to lose, that's fine. Fuck y'all. And then we lose. Because I just get voted out, you know? So.
Yeah, well, yes. And I'll tell you what. Even Madcap Thulu, our boy, who, again, I just raided yesterday. We were just hanging out with him. Very lovely man.
Kind of raid out to I came back and it was just... You raided out to him.
BRB screen, yeah.
Yeah, I came back and I'm like, this is just a BRB screen. What the fuck is going on?
But he was doing cute little acrylic paintings. It was adorable.
Oh, is he doing like Warhammer or something? Or?
No, like on canvas. Like he was like doing little paintings with acrylic paint on like actual canvases.
Oh, that's cool.
Canvases. Yeah, he's gonna send them to the homies. He's like doing a subathon, and like part of it is like every $50 as like an individual reward or whatever. He'll like draw you a little. He'll like paint you a picture on like a real canvas with real paints.
Oh,
like he'll just sit there and like paint it on a stream. Yeah, and like I asked him for like a little chibi Noel from Genshin, and he like crushed it. It made it is incredible looking. He like signed it and everything. He's like, yeah, I'll just send it out. I'm like, oh my god.
Wow, what a fascinating thing. I have unlocked a new idea.
Yeah, really, really fucking cool.
If during a subathon did paint pictures and got them like printed on good paper and like sent them, Because I do the paint redeem where I go to MS Paint.
Not right.
Not like paint, but like I could make that.
Just like print them out on photo gloss.
Like actually print them, and like sign it for real, and like
that's cute.
And like just like maybe not like in the full like fucking print out like a 1080 by 920 thing or whatever, but like maybe a little 2. Like, are you familiar with photograph sizes, like a 2 or a 3 or something? Like very small. Like,
a little wallet size type shit.
A little wallet size, put it in a frame, whatever, sign it or whatever. That'd be tight.
Yeah, his were only about yay. I mean, they're like 2.5 by 2.5 or 3 by 3. They were pretty small.
Yeah, like man, that kind of looks like a 1 too. Maybe like a 1 or a 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
wow,
they were like they were little square canvases, but the homie just straight up said, "Hey, if you ever play a game with this guy where he has to talk, get him out of that game." I was like, damn, that's fucked up. He's like, yeah, I don't care. Just vote him out immediately because it won't go well for you. If it's a talking game, get him out.
Yeah, like, for sure. God.
Like, I see. I see. Like, I put a target on my back with it.
You know what it is? It's like the playing Gartic phone with like the people on like who are like art students with like the drawing pads and stuff. It's just not fun.
Oh, it's just like I thought that was so fun. I really like that shit.
It's too sweaty. It's Gartic phone, bro. You're not Bob Ross.
I
you know
only
what I mean?
want sweat. I want more sweat all the time. I thought that was so fucking fun.
Yeah,
I wish everyone was sweaty at every game all the time. I think that'd be tight. I wish people were sweaty at like Mario Paint.
So like, you remember when I said famously, there are some games I won't play with you? Gartic phone is a complete no for me. It's not fun.
Tough. I thought my drawings were good.
I'm not saying they weren't good, but when you're playing against people who are, for one, the other issue is they were very autistic and hyper literal with everything they were drawing. So it was very just not fun because it was like, I see there's nothing hee ha ha about any of this. It's just like everything's hyper literal and like you're now hyper literal and it looks like it came out of a comic book. So that's just not fun. Because the idea of Gartic phone,
doing art showcase, yeah.
Because the fun of Gartic phone is it's supposed to. It's like when I tell you something, then you tell someone else something, then like it gets like crazier as it goes, and then we're playing with like art majors who are slightly autistic, so it's like I see everything's hyper literal to what you just saw, and there's nothing funny about this. It's just the same stuff like 4 times. Nah, it's not fun.
Damn.
Yeah, like miss me with all that. And then you also then started trying to do what they were doing, and it was just increasingly not fun.
Okay, pause. I succeeded in doing what they were doing.
That's what I said.
It was successful. I didn't try. I
didn't say you failed or succeeded. Just said you were doing it, and so it's just not fun. Increasingly not fun. Get me out. Never again type shit. So it is what it is.
We just need to get you a Wacom drawing pad.
And it's so valid that you just have some friends you just don't do stuff with, and that's fine.
Sure. Agreed. Agreed.
It's so valid and demure and mindful. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't. You can't do everything with everybody.
And it's so great that we have those friends who we can just do other stuff with, and that's fine.
That's right.
And sometimes just watching, that's the big enough gift. You know?
And sometimes it's hard to tell people that they're a person you can't do a thing with. Because like you tell me you're like, yo, I won't play Scrabble numbers games, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like I handle that well. But I think we both have some homies where if we said something of a similar nature to them, they would not get what we meant. They would not be able to handle that information.
Why
do you hate me?
There are certain people in certain games where I won't do certain content with them that like maybe we have to do every week for a certain thing. And I would never tell them that because they wouldn't be able to.
What part of Borderlands do you not like? What the fuck?
No, not another game I play weekly. And it would just be like a shit show to be like, I don't want to do that with you. You know what I mean? It's just like one of those things.
Sure.
And that's you're not saying you don't like them. You're not but it's going to come off that way, but
yeah, they'll hear it also, that way for sure.
They'll hear it that way. Yeah. But that's, I think the good thing about friendships like ours, you and I, we're able to, I'm able to have the freedom to be like, I don't want to do that with you. And that's not me saying I hate you.
No,
or,
not at all.
I have the freedom to be like, hey, that was an annoying experience for me. I'm not saying you're annoying. I'm just saying what we experienced.
Mr. Grimm's, oh no.
Well, notoriously, I yelled at Grimm's last night. I didn't crash out, but we had a disagreement of sorts.
And you say you didn't crash out, but yelled. What do we mean by that?
We had a raid last night, and so we use an add-on. So there's a team called Team Liquid, right? They do other stuff there.
I'm very well intimately acquainted. I know some of the players. I know some of the management. I like those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Grimm's mods for them. So he's a mod. Hilarious. He is a mod for Team Liquid. However, we use a add-on called Weak Auras. And Team Liquid has a Weak Aura pack specifically for them. Crash out queen. I'm not a crash out queen. However, we had a disagreement, and that was fine. Like we were cool about it. It was fine, but I had to get on him because Grimm's is very analytical, right? And so what was happening is our groups in WoW. So we're doing a 20-man raid, 5-man per group, so 4 groups, right? And our raid leader was using terminology like odds and evens for a certain mechanic that was happening in the beginning of the fight, right? So to explain, we break up into groups of 2 and we have to soak these lightning pillars, and we have odd soaks and even soaks, right? However, that doesn't mean you're in an odd group or an even group in the raid of individuals in the raid, right?
It sounds like it's 2 people at a time every time.
Yes. Yeah. And so at the end of the fight, so middle of the fight happens towards the end of the fight.
Wait, so what is the odds and evens part?
The odds and evens part is soak 1, and then there's soak 2. There's soak 3, then there's soak 4. We're calling those evens and odds.
Oh, it's literally not anything to do with the number of damages or the number of persons, but
the number of groups. You're
the first instance of soak, second instance of soak, third. Yeah.
Yes. In raid, I could be in group 2, which is an even group, but I could be soaking the first soak, which is an odd soak.
Wait,
so we're using some interesting terminology, which we figured out and we're going to change. But the soak order is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We're not calling it soak 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're saying odd soak, even soak, odd soak, even soak, right? It's divorced of what group you're in the raid. Regardless of whether or not I agree
with that, I understand what we're saying, yes.
Yeah, so it's divorced of what group you're in the raid, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, so even odd groups, right?
I see. So you're group 2 for general purpose, but odd soak doesn't matter. The instance of I understand.
This mechanic.
Yeah, you're not group 2 of soaking things. You're group 2 period, and also
you'll figure out where things kind of went haywire, which it shouldn't have, but you'll understand why. So at the end of the fight, there's the boss does a frontal mechanic where it does a frontal attack, and you have to stand in it to soak the damage. Yeah, it's a cone attack. And you have to soak the damage. Well, we soak even groups, odd groups on that. Or in what the add-on was telling us was, if you are a odd soak in the beginning of the fight, you will soak odd in the end of the fight, right? The add-on is telling us that. However, the raid leader is calling the opposite. And however, the add-on was correct, and he was correct in his calls. However, as a raider of however many years, when you hear odd soak as in a frontal, our first thought is, I am in an even grouping. In the raid group, I soak even, right? And so the add-on is telling
it's weird
you
that you didn't just do that as a group. That feels like it would have solved a lot of problems. But
we overlooked it. It was an overlook, which is fine. However,
just a bit of an oversight in that one.
But the group was a little split because the group was like, "Hey, just listen to the add-on." Which Grims was like, "Why aren't we just listening to the add-on anyway? Who cares about all this? Just listen to the fucking add-on." And I was on the fence of, well, I am listening to the add-on, but when there's another call being made, it makes me double think for a minute and go, am I doing it right? Oh, wait a minute. So that split second of, am I doing it right, could lead us to a wipe, which, because people didn't realize what soak they were meant to be in, I got hit with 60 million damage. I don't have 60 million health.
That sounds like a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. And we figured out at the end of raid,
but it seems really high.
We figured out at the end of raid, oh, people aren't soaking right. Like I was doing it correctly because I was following the app, but it's in my head. I'm trying to figure out mid raid, and I'm not the raid leader or anything like that. So I'm not really calling this, or it's usually like Grims and Nasat, who is our raid leader, who is trying to figure out like what's going wrong with the raid. But I'm sitting there going, I just got hit by 60 million. What's going on?
Sure.
So
I'm imagining you were dead as hell.
Dead as hell. And that's fine. We're progging on a new boss. It happens. And so we just came to the conclusion of, hey, we'll just fix the group so it all matches up. And then...
yeah, odd group soak odd, even group soak even makes... I don't know how we didn't start there.
Yeah. Grims and I, we went into a different channel, and he's like, yo, venting, because it's like, just listen to the add-on. And I was like, I was heated. And then I was a little loud or whatever, and I apologized to him after or whatever. And so it just, it happens, just like a little heated moment. But yeah, we could have just done that, Grims. Just kidding. It was near the end of raid anyway. Like we really didn't get to that mechanic till like the end anyway. So it really wasn't that big of a deal.
The C does stand for crash out. So I see. I
just think when you're in a situation like that, it's just easy. Switch your grips. It's fine. You know what I mean? Sigh. It's fine, Grims. It's fine. No one's mad, but I
feel like Grims was kind of cooking on that one though.
He's completely right in the sense of we could have just looked at the add-on and not had like any issue. However, it is like
Are you still friends with him? SMH is so funny.
Matt, some people have asked me the same thing about me with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Matt, how are you still friends with this guy? That's crazy.
He gives me content. Okay, well, you give me content. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
That's so funny. Spanx, welcome.
You should hear the Discord clip. There is a Discord clip. But that was like a joking crash out, though. That wasn't actually me mad at Grims.
Ain't no way we're calling fake news he no context. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the clip a bit incriminating?
Matt doesn't even know what the Discord clip is. So, Matt, shut up. You don't even know what the clip is.
Matt just wants to be involved. I respect it.
The Discord clip is amazing. It was, for context.
Matt says he'll send it to me. Please do.
You don't
because it sounds like you don't know what it is. So I love this. This is great. I insist you send it to me right now. Send it right now.
The only one with the full clip is
me right now when I get it from Matt. That's what it's going to be.
I have the full clip.
Yeah, and I will in a minute too. Hell yeah, dude. Tight.
Ain't no way.
Oh my God, he sent it. I can't wait to click on this. This is going to be so fun. I'm gonna click on that in a minute. We're going to get into it. Holy.
I don't think that clip, I don't think he understands. I can send you the actual clip.
Well, sounds like someone just saved you the trouble.
Matt does not have the clip we're talking about.
Well, then how am I getting the clip?
Because Matt thinks he knows what he has.
Oh, well,
Here, I will forward it from the source. How about that? Here. This is the crash out.
I see. Now, you won't hear this, but obviously audio listeners in my Twitch side of it will hear it. You
oh,
won't hear
no.
it.
I wouldn't play it on Twitch.
Whoop! I see. I'll listen to it later. That's crazy.
I guess you could play it. But like the context, like we were all joking around that night and I popped off, but I wasn't like.
No, I hear you. We'll keep the slurs in DMs. It's fine.
There's no slurs. You can say it. I mean, you can like listen to it if you want.
It's like stream safe.
I mean, we say retarded on stream all the time, right? Like, that's fine. Oh, I do, but I don't think it's cancelable, right? I say retarded. I call myself retarded.
I try to stay away from it.
I don't really care.
There's some community members who don't care for it, yeah.
Yeah, well.
There's some individuals who are less than favorable with the term.
It should be stream safe. Like,
I don't think I'd call it a slur per se, you know, but there definitely are some homies that don't care for it.
Well, I'm not calling anyone else retarded. I'm calling myself that, so it's like
slurs in DMs 2 to 3 times.
Okay. The problem with that is I know you're joking and memeing, but there are people who don't know that you're joking and memeing, and then we're going to end up with a situation where I'm getting crashed out on for being a Republican.
Well, that's true. Now, hold on. I did receive cdogcrash.wave.
That's what I sent you.
Yeah. Matt sent me that.
The 30-second clip?
Correct. 5.52 megabytes. It's literally the exact clip, yes.
Oh, where did he get that? That's so funny. Oh, that's fine. I guess I posted it in Discord, or it got posted.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm afraid in this moment, Matt did in fact have the receipts.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was posted in my Discord. Then that's fine. You can play it. Like, it's not. I just need context that like we're all joking around playing with we're in a group with the team.
Log cabin sea dog. Tragic.
Grims is like I can't remember what Grims was even roasting me on. I was getting roasted for something. Grims, what were you roasting me for? Now that I think about it, what was the? I don't know the log cabin sea dog. I don't know the reference.
Fucking dying. I just can't believe you're out here dropping clips that are getting eye rolled and side eyed and no, you probably shouldn't play that.
Play it. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
I stand by what I said. It is funny because the person recording, I believe their music is playing, and at the time I crashed out.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay, let's see the damage. How bad is it?
And I can play it too on my end. We can play it both at the same time, I imagine.
I'm gonna let it rock. Yeah.
To be fair, I did not have a good raid night that night, for sure. I did do something dumb. And that's why I was calling myself dumb. You can imagine.
Oh my god. I want you to know. Hold on. I need to find another clip that isn't that clip. It's really important. It's really, really important. Oh my god. Please, God. Please, Jesus God.
Yeah, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, though, and I feel like I did wake my neighbors up at one point. I was actually screaming.
I'm gonna send you this so that you can also play it on your stream. I need you to also play this on your stream. Because as soon as I heard the music in the background and the quality of your mic and the tone of your voice, I thought of this. I'm going to play it. It's so funny. It's the same energy. It's so funny to me.
Video unavailable. Oh, I can't listen to it because of Riverside. If I have it on, then Riverside will double record.
Oh, I see. I got you.
I think you've sent me that video before, though.
Actually cried.
Well, also too, I think that was while I was playing Expedition 33, so I was already high strung from like getting my ass beat by something, and I was already just not in a good mood. And then I was being roasted after raid by everyone for something. It was something raid related, I imagine.
I want you to know I'm going to take that clip of you and I'm going to make like a Call of Duty 360 no scope montage to it.
Please do it. You have free reign to do whatever you want with that clip.
That's so funny.
I have to cut it up and add it to our guild soundboard, unfortunately, at some point. I've been putting it off because I don't want to do it, but it is very funny. So
Good. I'm so pink. Audio listeners, I am Majin Buu pink right now. I am changing colors in real time.
I like to keep it fun. I like to keep it airy. I like to keep it enjoyable.
Yeah, that clip was very lighthearted, chill.
Just it really was. Like, no one's like, I was not upset by anybody like roasting me. However, Grims was continuing to tell me I was bad, and I was like, I know.
I'm fucking stupid, Grims. I'm sorry.
Fucking stupid. Yeah. If anybody knows, it's me, dude. I get it. Yeah, no, that is a moment that was like months ago, and that still gets brought up like once a raid night. That is pretty much not how I am all the time. You're fucking lying, actually.
Always crashing out. Oh no, C stands for crash out. Okay. The C stands for trash out.
Okay, dude. Fucking
I love that
Matt is gone. Matt is gone for 3 months, and he watches a VOD, and now he's like in on all the memes. You know what I mean?
Maybe he lurks Discord. Dude. You don't know.
Okay, dude.
Evelyn, good to see you. Welcome. How are you? What you got going on? Lovely to do it. Take care of yourself.
Guten Tag, dude.
Guten Tag.
We also have our raid leader is actually German. He, it's funny, in his notes, in like the raid notes or whatever, he puts his notes in German.
Oh my god.
But he's very passive.
We like that.
He's very passive and very agreeable. Which is very funny because you don't expect that. Anyway.
Yeah, passive Germans? Atypical, I feel.
Agreeable Germans? Atypical.
We mostly aggressive Germans.
Aggressive, sure. Yeah. And I just want the listeners to know it is so 3 p.m. I still have no water. No water. No, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna have water tonight.
I want the boys to know it is 1:25 p.m.
And you do have water.
I do have water. I do have water, actually.
Now I do have a question. Every time we stream, it might not be on stream, but you do have a Wii promotional case behind you. Are you ever going to put a Wii in there and make it a playable, usable promotional case?
This is a different thing. This is not that. I can see why you'd ask that because it has the Wii thing on it. So for audio listeners, you have no context. This is a cardboard device behind me that was an in-store prop at the electronics department of Fred Meyer, the grocer. Yeah. For the homies that are unfamiliar with Fred Meyer regionally, you might call that a King Foods in Southern California. You might call that a Kroger if you're from the Midwest or the East. All the same store. It's all the same thing. But I worked there for a time in the deli, and I knew some of the guys in the electronics department. And when Metroid Other M came out in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii, I saw that they were throwing this away at the end of its time being sold. And I was like, yo, can I just like take that? And they're like, sure, fuck it. So I walked home with this on my head like a canoe. I just have it now, and I just have it here because it's tight, because Metroid is deeply important to me. So it's just vibing. But I don't have the Samus that would go in the middle.
I'm sure you could find that on eBay.
I found one, and it was kind of fucked up. And the guy wanted like $25,000 or best offer, and I offered him $800, and he was like, "Nope." I was like, "Well, then you're an idiot. It's cardboard." So I did not follow up on that. However, someday, maybe.
You should sell that to him for $2,500. Say, complete the collection, bitch.
True.
But he would give you $800 and be like, dumb, stupid.
Not wrong. I feel like I could create the Samus for this display thing for less than it would. You know what I mean? I'll make one. I don't care that much. Or maybe I'll repurpose it all together. Maybe I will put like a CRT TV in there and like I'll make it like one of those little demo kiosks from like Blockbuster Video back in the day. That'd be kind of tight. Like have a permanent Wii in there that only plays Other M. That'd be fucking sick. What's up?
You saying you're gonna make a Samus reminds me of the burnt Star Fox meme.
What about my marriage?
No.
Oh, Ethan knows what we're talking about.
This. It would give this energy.
I don't like whatever the fuck that is. I don't like that.
That's Star Fox after all the residuals came in.
I don't care for that. Why does he have legs? Star Fox doesn't have legs.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Is he in a wheelchair?
They're robot legs. All their legs got cut off.
Huh.
Yeah, you can't fly an Arwing with legs because the gravity fucks up your blood and then you pass out. So all the Star Fox members had their legs cut off so they could fly Arwings better.
Well, maybe those are his new flesh tuber robotic legs.
Yeah, so Slippy Toad and Peppy Hare and Falco Lombardi and Fox McCloud are all double amputees. They all are legless homies.
Wow, very ableist.
And James McCloud, Fox's father before him. As well as, I assume, Starwolf. So, like, Sigma Pig and
so is he the most
Monkey
famous
Guy or whatever their fucking names are.
Is he the most famous
video game amputee? Probably.
Wow.
Like, original character from a video game, not a character from a different thing that was made into a video game later or whatever. Like, an actual video game character? Yeah, probably.
Do you think Greg Abbott goes to bed going, man, I want to be Star Fox? Do you think, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we all do.
I don't. No, I like my legs.
More than space travel?
I'm good. Keep the space.
More than being an ace pilot in a mercenary starfighting team? Dude, I don't need my legs that bad.
I like my legs.
Plus, I wanted to lose weight anyway, you know what I mean?
Well, you're just gaining weight because it's going to be metal.
No, they're lighter than normal legs. Surely. Just like a Blade Runner, right? Not the movie, but like that guy that was a runner who ran on the little springy things. Everyone called him Blade Runner.
Yeah, but they'd have to be like space approved, right? So they have to be pretty rugged. You don't want to be like on a planet, crash land on a planet with no legs.
Did you ever play the Star Fox game where you're on foot on Dinosaur World?
Star Fox Adventures? Do a barrel roll. I did play that one.
Oh, man, that game is so fucking good. And no one likes it. Not a soul on earth likes Star Fox Adventures, but that game's tight as hell.
My mom won an eBay lottery of a 64. This was like while the PS2 was out. I always wanted a 64, so she like won an eBay lottery for me for it. And it came with Star Fox, Pokemon Stadium, and I can't remember the other game. But I remember just playing that and just loving it.
Like the N64 one? Yeah, Star Fox 64 is one of the best games ever made. Shit goes insane.
Yeah, I loved it. I just replayed the mission where it's like, do a barrel roll, like every time, just over and over again.
The tutorial? The first mission?
The first, second, and third missions, I would just replay over and over again because I enjoyed them so much.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel. Every time.
Use bombs wisely, Fox.
And then some people, depending on where you lived, you would have cool cuts where they had PlayStation 2s and is
that a pizza place?
No, it's a haircutting place where you would get your haircut and then you would pick which console you wanted to play, pick a game, and you can go play it while you get your haircut.
That's tight.
Yeah. So then I would play SSX, whatever it was called, the snowboarding game.
Tricky. SSX Tricky.
Just for the hour I was getting my haircut. Or 30 minutes I was getting my haircut. Whatever. I was a kid. I didn't have the sense of time, whatever.
Well, that's fair. I don't have a sense of time now as an
adult.
Have
a sense of time. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. What am I going to say? Then again, we both didn't know what day it was yesterday, so we're in the same boat, you and I.
Yeah, chat did tell me that it was not Wednesday and actually Thursday, and I was like,
yeah.
No, it's not. I was like, oh, it is
not
actually.
You doubting. I'm like, shut up, guys.
Well, no, because I was like, oh, I have to go run and do something real quick. I'll just play Oblivion tomorrow. And Chibi was like, pod is tomorrow. What are you talking about? And I was like, on a Thursday?
That's incredible.
And no, actually, no. It was a Friday, if you can imagine.
Well,
I couldn't imagine.
And now we're here, because that was yesterday.
True. Now today is today, if you can imagine.
Isn't it strange that today is today, but never is now? Like, now just doesn't exist. There's no such thing.
Well, if you can imagine, tomorrow is tomorrow, but 4 months ago was a bit ago.
That's true. And every day since you were born is the other day.
It's just not, but you believe it.
Anytime between May 2nd, 1989 and right now in this moment.
You know, I think I've cracked your puzzle. I think because you're a enigma in a lot of spaces. You're a puzzle that can't be cracked in most situations. But I think I unlocked a core component of yours, which is if you believe something enough, you will believe it's true. And
wait. Are you telling me that that's not typical?
Well, I'm just saying.
Do you believe things you think are false?
4 years ago wasn't a day ago. You know what I mean? Or a bit ago. Or like a while ago. It was 4 years ago.
Well, how long's a while?
Semantics.
Yo, Demon, what's up, homie? How are you? What you got going on, brother? Fingers crossed I'm going to do take care of yourself. Welcome in. You're saying semantics, but that means that we're both right.
You're wrong in that 4 years ago isn't a bit ago. It's 4 years ago.
Well, I said the other day. And it is a day that isn't today. It's an other day.
It's also another year. So actually, the year trumps the day. So
if it's January 2nd and you're talking about December 31st, are you going to say the other year? Different year.
Last year in December.
2 days ago? You're going to say last year, 2 days ago? Dicey.
You could say 2 days ago, sure. But you're not going to say a day ago.
You called it the other day. You called the other day. 2 days ago?
The other day is like yesterday. The other day, like, hey, the other day when I was there, that's yesterday. Not 4 years ago.
Yesterday. The other day can't be yesterday because then we wouldn't have the other day. It'd be yesterday.
Okay, the other day has to have an ending point. So like a week.
Yeah, when you were born.
No, it's not when you were born.
Well, sure.
Then what is before you were born? What's that called?
I had no days then.
No.
I didn't have days before I was born. That's crazy.
You did have days before you were born because you were swimming around in the stomach.
Well, before I was conceived, I guess, then, yeah, true.
Because life happens the moment the egg touches the sperm or whatever.
That's right. Life at conception, baby. True. Famously, the sea dog dying on a hill moment of reinforcing the idea of life at conception. A thing you care deeply about. Uh-huh.
Oh, that bit. People will assume that's not a bit at some point.
That's right.
They probably
you're
already
from Texas. You're under the bus. That's
just
a Texas value.
The funny part, yeah.
So.
And I'm gay, so I have no fucking.
Just no stake in the race at all.
Yeah, the race. I do not have a stake.
No dog in the park.
Nope.
No legs in the R-wing. Wait, Sea Dog, you're gay and a Republican?
Yeah. Imagine. every community just pulled their gun out of their holster, even the people who don't like guns, and they're like, "What? What did I just fucking hear right now?" Nope, just a bit.
That? Oh God, what's the politician's name who famously shot a dog?
Oh,
she like killed her dog, and then she made it a big campaign platform that she was willing to kill her dog. She's like a modern politician right now in office currently.
I don't know about that.
She's from Texas, I think. Speaking of people pulling out guns, Mr. Dog, you better watch out. Yeah, Kristi Noem, thank you. Yeah, that is her name. Kristi Noem, yeah. She's like, I had to make the hard choice to kill my dog because they were kind of sick or whatever, and we couldn't take him to the vet because we were poor and shit, so I killed my dog. And I make those kinds of hard choices for America. It's like, bitch, what are we saying right now?
Well, okay. Yeah.
The dog, like, had a cold.
Well, yeah, cold is definitely one
thing. Like, the dog sneezed once, and she was like, well, get the gat.
Well, in the poorer north, if a dog, is not able to do basic things, it's a little insane, but they do practice that in some areas.
I will remind you, before we go any further with this bit, you were not on board with Megan killing a dog.
I'm not on board with Megan killing him. Well, this isn't a bit. I'm just saying in the north, it is like the poor people tend to take matters in their own hands. Well, not kill dogs for sport, but if it's like sick or whatever, they don't want like. I don't agree with it. Hey, I'm not. This isn't a bit. I'm just saying.
Sure. I'm not judging you. You didn't do it.
Family's notoriously from a poor area of West Virginia, so I feel like I can kind of speak.
I just can't believe Republican crash out Queen Sea Dog has hard stances on life at conception and killing dogs if they're sick.
Oh no, this is unairable now. This can't even see the light of day. No, I don't agree with this bitch killing a dog if it was like it had the flu, like just get the vaccine.
That's so funny.
But you said she was poor, so I was like, okay, is she poor as in like not, people from the suburbs aren't shooting their dogs, but like people out in the rural whatever, like rural Texas, it happens.
Connor's just gonna be out here next week like, there was a bunch of immigrants, they were eating cats, they were eating dogs. That's what they told me, they were eating cats and dogs.
In litter boxes.
They were shitting in litter boxes, eating their cats.
Oh my goodness.
Some of them may have been Haitian, I don't know.
Not the Haitians getting strays. That's crazy.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the Haitians immigrants eating cats thing? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm not condoning what she did.
What a dumb fucking thing that was. Stupid, obviously false thing.
I am bringing to light the fact, unfortunately, this happens a lot more than people want to admit. Unfortunately, because they want to be able, because like, when your dog dies, they're not going to let you bring the body back to bury it. They want to bury it in their backyard. So it's like, biohazard and all that stuff. So, but I was told it was a biohazard. Like I asked the vet if I wanted to get my dog's remains, would you guys let me, bring my dog home? And they're like, no, not once we like put the drugs in or whatever. It's with us.
Oh, because the whatever they're injecting the animal with is the biohazard, not the dog. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But it's in,
Right.
Now, this just could be my vet. I don't know if all vets do this, but I was told like, no, we can't like allow you to just walk out with the cadaver, so to speak.
Yeah. Famously, my little doggo was cremated, so
my cat
never really crossed my mind either way to check that.
It's fucked too. Like I think when you get a puppy, they should do all that stuff at the beginning.
Cremate the dog when they're a puppy? Yeah, no. What are you fucking talking about?
No,
you need to chill out.
You stupid whore. Stop it. Stop it. I am talking about, because what happened with me was my dog died and they're like, hey, what do you want to do? How much money do you want to give us to like remember your pet for? I'm saying, hey, let's talk about that on the... Jesus Christ. I am saying vets shouldn't wait until the dog is dead to go, hey, how much money do you want to pay us for like after death stuff? Because you're always going to do the most expensive thing because you want to immortalize your pet and love them, right? So I'm saying do it when you're not emotionally compromised. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Now, some people took that as Connor wants puppies cremated. Nope. No, actually against that.
My dog was famously cremated, so I didn't check that. Yeah, they should do that when they're a puppy instead.
No, well, no, you didn't let me finish my point. I'm saying I brought up the point that like when my dog died, it's like it dies and then you're emotionally compromised. And then they're like, so how do you want to handle this? It's like, what?
I think that's the goal for them. They're hoping that that's grief you'll pay for the expensive thing.
Yeah, but like, what if I don't want to put my dog in like a pine box that costs $400 more than like the box that looks a little nicer that's not pine? Like, you know what I mean? Pine, because you have different boxes, right? Like when your dog died, they were like, so what box do you want your ashes in? Blah, blah, blah. What do you want to do? You know what I mean?
I guess so. Yeah,
like, I don't know how your vet did it, but my vet gave me a fucking catalog and they're like, so what box do you want? I'm like,
no, she's in like a little, like a granite urn.
Oh, I have a decorative box.
Yeah. We elected for the granite.
I see. So again, ours was a little different, I guess.
It looks kind of like an old lady's pepper shaker, if I'm honest. So gotta be careful with that. But
yeah, that's tough. Mine is like in a decorative, like
it's cute,
keepsake box. I don't think I had an option for metal, to be honest.
Interesting. A metal one would be fascinating. I've never heard of that for anyone, I don't think. Metal, like a metal box for the remains? That'd be crazy.
No, like whatever yours is in. Like I didn't get that option.
It's stone.
Yeah, whatever. Like I didn't get an option for that. So
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a paw print, which is really nice. And then
yeah, we did get a paw print. We did get like a paw print. A little plaster one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's wood. I think it's like burned wood, which is kind of cool.
Ooh, that's kind of artsy.
Yeah, I'll have
to
take a picture of it. It's on the fireplace mantle, that and Cooper.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take a picture of Amelia and Azurn and I'll send it to you in DMs later. Cute. Yeah.
I put it in the pet channel in Discord, but I think that'd be a little too much.
That's a little tough. That's a little tough. That's a little
too much. Yeah.
Especially with what we know you want to do to puppies. I mean, probably keep the, probably keep that to DMs, but
people will listen to this and think I'm a monster, by the way. I have been painted in a light that is...
I am noticing now in hindsight.
Yeah.
The bits that we do that are character assassination bits for both of us, the character assassination bits for you are that you are a, like, Islamophobic, xenophobic, life at conception, cremate the puppies Republican who crashes out at all of your friends.
Sometimes.
And I'm kind of gay sometimes and sweat at every game I've ever played. And that can be tough for people who are bad at games.
There's a little...
the character assassination bits are...
The scales have a little bit weighed more on my favor. More in your favor, I mean, than mine.
I think mine are a little harsher than yours. It's crazy. We need to balance that shit out.
Yeah, on the equal terms, for sure. I get this. I get the longer end of the stick, right? I can easily walk away from these things for sure.
Yeah. Well, because famously relative
also,
to the bit we're
by
doing.
the way, have had someone crash out already on me for thinking I'm a piece
raising your
of shit.
voice. Let's not crash out. Hold on. Let's not. Wait a minute.
Okay. I'm excited, not mad.
Ah! The sea is starting. The crash out's getting big. Oh no.
That is crazy.
That's so
well, you know what's tough too is I have also a peanut gallery of people who will then pirate it.
That's so funny.
For the randoms who will then go, yes, he is like that. He is that. He is that.
Well,
thing.
Sure.
And so that's very funny.
Yeah. Well,
he is that for sure. Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When people latch on to an ironic joke, there will always be people who then repeat what is being said without understanding that there is an ironic level to it.
Well, it's funny. People who then get told it's an ironic joke will then crash out even more on the person.
It's not a joke and you're just hiding behind the meme. Yeah, no, for sure. Of course.
Yeah, he's hiding behind dangerous ideals.
The burden I bear of everyone thinking that I'm just a sweat who doesn't know how to play games with their friends. And honestly, tough. So realistically speaking, at least people like you control the House and Senate. You got the White House right now. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but you have victims. Evelyn with Pokemon, Brooke with Yu-Gi-Oh, and Scrabble. Everyone you've ever played Among Us with. So
I do leave huddled masses in my wake. Yeah.
I am just a dumb bitch. Hey, it is what it is.
Just a dumb bitch.
Oh man.
To be clear, I was brutal to Brooke when we played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Good. She deserved that.
It was tough. I mean, well, yeah, she did deserve it, but it was tough.
Well, what you need to do next time you beat her, give her the emotion wheel and have her pick up correct emotions.
That's really funny.
For that
You know what I said to her? This is not a bit. This is not a joke. I'm telling you what happened. This is a real series of events. And at the time, I wasn't kidding either. I meant it. I meant every word from my chest. We were playing. I forget how many games it was, but it was a lot, and it wasn't even close. And at one point, she said, "Am I at least getting better?" And I was like, "No, and you don't deserve to win either. You deserve to lose because you don't know how to play." And I meant that shit with my chest. And to be clear, when I said that, I want you to know, she was asking me like how to literally what the rules of the game were.
Yeah.
And then not remembering them. Like she didn't. Can you imagine if you were playing Chinese checkers with somebody and they just started like putting chess pieces on the board?
To be fair, though,
am I getting better now? No, you put a rook in the green triangle, dude. What are you talking about?
To be fair, though, Yu-Gi-Oh is very complex for someone who doesn't like.
No. They said, what do the stars on the monsters mean? Like, they literally did not know how to play.
Yeah.
On the most fundamental level. It was, like, not that they didn't understand, like, the meta concepts and higher end whatever.
No, what I'm saying is she's just not, like, she plays DBD sometimes. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a gamer. Like, that's not gaming.
Yeah.
Especially not a card gamer either. Like, she's...
No.
I mean, we already know how she feels about emotions, so...
True. And I told her I'd teach her to play. To be clear, I was like, yo, I can tell this is the thing you want to do and you want to play it again, and I'll teach you for sure.
And to your...
But she did not know.
To your credit, good for you for picking up, like, a pet project. You know what I mean? Good for you.
That's funny.
You know, one of the projects failed, so you just get another one. It's fine.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a really easy game, fundamentally. Like, the card interactions are tough to remember, but, like, the actual rule book is, like, so easy.
Well, for a gamer who has seen any game other than DBD, I'm sure.
Nah, it's like boiling eggs, dude. It's so free.
Well, you kind of cooked her with Scrabble too, which was very. I kind of figured that was going to happen, but yeah,
it did not go great for her. Yeah, Scrabble was tough, but
I don't know, what game do you think she would beat you at?
Joining sororities, nothing.
And even then,
I don't think she plays games. To be clear, is what I'm saying. It's not that I think I'm a god. She just doesn't like play any. So
I think you could beat her in DBD. Unfortunately, I think also just
I would beat her in DBD for sure. If there was such a thing as DBD 1v1s, I'd win.
There is.
Killer or Survivor, doesn't matter.
There's a 1v1. It literally does exist. Not like in the sense of you can queue into it, but like you can just make a 1v1.
Death. I used to read this guy's articles. That's true. Was a writer at TCG Player for like a year. That's true. But no, I don't know that there would be. I don't think there's a game she'd beat me at. But also, again, it's not because I'm goated at everything. It's just she doesn't play games. So,
well, unfortunately, what ends up happening, I notice, because I've been around a while. We've been friends for 7 years now. I think this year 7, 8, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. This year is the 7th year. Yes.
People have a habit of challenging you at things you're good at.
That's weird, right?
And it's because they just haven't been around very long. They might think they have the upper hand or something. You might run into someone who just thinks they know everything. And they don't. And they're wrong.
No.
It's fun to watch that.
Were you around during that time where our boy challenged me to Street Fighter?
That was during the subathon, right?
A little before subathon, yeah. Not Cooley, but it's Soren's was like, "Yo, dude, I just got this game. I'm gonna slap ass. Let's go. Let's fight right now." That was tough.
Yeah,
that was a tough one.
Well, I remember you kind of wiping Cooley a couple times too. Now Cooley is a little better, right? Just because he plays too much.
Cooley's quite good at fighting games, to be clear.
You did kind of wipe him, though.
Was live.
I was there when he wiped him a couple times, and that was fun. As someone who, I wouldn't call myself a Cooley disenjoyer, but I am a Beau beating people enjoyer. And so, when it happens, it is very funny. When it happens to someone who's also, I would say, at your skill level a little higher, that is also hilarious. To whoever it's happening with.
I think me and Cooley overall probably have a pretty close to 1-for-1 record. Early on, it was like 5-1 my favor, and then kind of later on, it became like 4-1 his favor.
Yeah, a little probably playing a little more than you, just in general.
Playing a bit more than me, and then I famously am like a Chun-Li main in every Street Fighter, no matter how good she is, just because I'm a dumb bitch like that. And then he plays whoever does the most damage. And
I see.
And Akuma was wildly overtuned on release. So he like labbed it out, and then I labbed it out, and man, his neutral's really strong. He just beat my shit in.
Yeah, it just wasn't adding up.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know if this is a thing that you know about fighting games. I assume that it's not. Many fighting game players will refer to a game as a number of touches game, like a 3-touch game, 2-touch game, 5-touch game, or whatever.
You've explained this to me because I was in there when you were doing this originally, and you had the I remember specifically you were doing the mode where you could see all the boxes. You could see the hitboxes.
Right, yes.
And so I had asked that, and I vaguely remember you going over it.
Yeah.
Because I specifically for the listeners who are...
Yeah. So for the listeners who are like unfamiliar, if a game is designed in such a way that the average character should be killable in 3 combos, it's a 3-touch game because they'll have to actually land 3 combos on you for you to die. A 5-touch game would be a game where like 5 combos should kill a character or whatever. So like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 famously, every single character in that game can kill every other character in that game in 1 combo. It's a 1-touch game. Whoever gets hit first loses. At the highest skill level, mind you. Not like casuals or whatever, but like when you really know how to play, if someone catches you with low kick, it's dead. You're done. It's over for you. Street Fighter 6 doesn't really have like an inherent generic number, like this is the number of combos to kill somebody. Like every character is kind of diff like that. But Chun-Li is like a 4-touch character. Akuma is a 2-touch character. So I have to, because me and Cooley are about the same skill level, maybe Cooley's a little bit better than me, in fact, he has to mess up 4 times, and I have to capitalize on all 4 to kill him.
Yeah, the math is mathin', yeah.
Yeah, and then I only have to mess up twice to die. So it just, he picks up some games. And it's not like, oh, that's like a John or whatever. Like, I'm not like Johnson out here, but that's just like how.
Damn, he's not Johnson. That's crazy.
No Johns. But like, it is just like that mathematically, he is a little better than me. And boy, Akuma's cracked. Or was at the time. So it just became one of those things where. But early on, like before Akuma, when he was a Kim player, Lamau, dude, it was like 4, 5, 6 to 1 in my favor. I was crushing. It was bad.
And the ADHD is really kicking in today. Are you a stacked monitor guy or a side monitor guy? What are we thinking?
If you saw my monitors, you'd blow your brains out.
I think you've shown.
DBK, what's up, homie? How are you? I have 4 differently sized monitors that are both stacked and staggered in a rhomboid.
Do you use all 4? Huh. Never mind. It's none of my business. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a big TV and a little TV and then a monitor and then a curved monitor. And they're arranged in such a way. Yeah. And they're arranged in such a way that, like 2 of them are like this, audio listeners side by side, and the other 2 are above them, but also like over half a monitor's width, so they like kind of make like a sideways diamond. Question mark?
Yeah.
I wish
more
they were
monitors,
all curved monitors, but here we are.
The more monitors you have, you know what they say?
Yeah.
Sometimes impacts frames.
Sure does.
4 monitors is a lot.
It's quite a few.
2 TVs.
Are TVs worse than monitors? For that?
If they're big, yeah. How big did you say they were? When you say TV,
well, sure,
I'm
it's the resolution that matters, not the inches of the TV, right?
Well, TVs have more pixels.
Oh, one's 24-inch, and then one's like a 47-inch, but they're both 1080. So,
I see. Well, I just you think because when a monitor is showing you anything, it's like using the graphics card, right?
Yeah.
And so like if you're, I don't know, trying to stream and then play like a very graphically intensive game on, if I remember correctly, a 5060 now, which is still a good card. Yeah. It's a quality card. You could experience some issues. Now, again, I think it's great. Hey, 5 monitors, 6 monitors. I am a monitor first guy. I am have the wall full of monitors. You know what I mean? Like the more monitors, the better. However,
Leonard, even have a good one. Catch you tonight.
It does impact performance. It's more of just like a mental note in the back of the head.
Yep.
Itsy bitsy spider back there. Bye, demon. Bye. Yeah, hey, I'm just trying to help. Try to be a helpful guy.
Oh, but I fixed my performance stuff. It's all good now.
Thankfully.
Well, for the moment.
Yeah, for the moment.
OBS is always a for the moment endeavor. But
well, I didn't know if you saw today there's another Windows update.
Don't say that. Don't say that shit to me.
I updated right before stream.
Oh, that's so shit. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep as soon as this is over, so I'll just update it and go to bed and be surprised when I wake up. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, I'll cry.
Just don't update it. How about that?
God, for fucking truly. Yuck, dude. Windows, goddamn. I'll tell you what, I was so excited that 10 was not going to get any more updates, and I was just going to stay on 10 and not update. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Nice Computer Repairman was like, here's Windows 11 for free. And I didn't have the heart to be like, fuck you, change it.
Well, Windows 11, people do talk a lot of shit about it. However, the game mode in 11 is better than 10. I don't know if you use it
immediately.
Well, the game mode?
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, it was destroying OBS. It was like fucking OBS up to have game mode on.
Oh, wow, interesting. Because it's like the opposite. For me, it turns down all the processes that aren't important, and then anything I run in like admin mode, it's like pretty good about it,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it was eating up OBS even in admin or whatever. But then like I disabled that, and then boop, all good.
Oh, interesting.
Until like a week later when it started hiccuping again a little bit. With not the same game, different game. But then I fixed that too, so that's now fine. And then I haven't had any drop frames in like a week and a half.
Love that.
Except
I see.
At 720 sometimes for some reason on Twitch. If you watch at 480 or 360, totally fine. 720, frozen still image. Don't know what that's about. But
is that like current, like right now?
That was yesterday. But then I fixed it.
That's so funny. Not funny in a hee-haw way, but
no, not in a hee-haw way. Yeah, in like an odd way, just peculiar.
Like an odd.
DBK, yeah, we reply to chat now. We've altered that part of the programming. We do directly just answer chat and fourth wall break now.
Yeah, because I do remember when that happened during Wasteland Wednesday.
Yeah, Wasteland Wednesday, and Monday? Also Expedition 33 did it too.
Oh,
yeah,
weird.
Well, yeah, Wasteland Monday, true, but yeah, it was a flat still image frozen with perfect audio. Just the image was frozen and only at 720. 480 and 360 worked fine. Audio was fine on 720 also.
Yeah, so
that was very odd.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And then so I'll tell you what I did.
Yeah.
I just slightly raised my bit rate and made my encoder speed a little faster and stopped doing it. So
it's very strange.
And I don't know if that's a coincidence or if that's actually a solution, but we'll play it by ear. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Well, it is tough too because you're a just turn the knobs and see what happens guy too. So it's any number of the things that were turned knob-wise could have been the solution. And then it's tough because then you won't necessarily know.
I won't know. I'll just be able to speculate, but I won't know.
Tough. Yeah.
I'll have to presume.
If you did it the other way, which you don't like doing, which I understand and it's valid, then you would know.
Like the one at a time thing?
The one at a time thing does work. It is a good system.
I was just live at the time and wanted it to be back to not frozen for the homies.
Yeah, because didn't you also crash yesterday, right? You were talking about your OBS did crash completely?
I reinstalled it yesterday, yeah. Yeah, it said the QT4 something DLL was missing. And I was like, that's not... What? How? Where to go? And then I guess it said it had something to do with like outdated plugins. But I just installed OBS again and with the same plugins and it's fine.
Oh, so QT Core 4.DLL?
No. It was probably in my Google history.
It's a dynamic link library file.
QT6widgets.dll. QT6widgets.dll.
It's just so fascinating.
Not QT4 core.
Computers are just so fun.
They're a whimsical little playground where the floor is actually lava. And if you step on it, your legs burn. And then you blame Padme, I guess.
Yeah, I always said, computer, like dissecting a problem with the computer is like talking to a police officer. Because like if you don't have the full, well, it can be dangerous if the person doesn't know what's going on. Because I had a friend yesterday DMs me, cold DM, hey, shit's not working, shit's fucked. And I said, got it, what's messed up? I don't know. Cool. So as your detective,
did Ralph figure it out?
It wasn't Ralph, because it was on Discord, if you could imagine, so it wouldn't have been Ralph.
That's right, of course.
Just not fucking on Discord.
Yep,
famously just won't fucking make a new Discord account. So I was like, what is wrong? What is wrong with your computer? Like, what areas are we like targeting? How can I help? He's like, I don't know, dude. I said,
I don't know, dude. Is really funny.
I need more than I don't know. Like, it wouldn't tell me. Like,
just giving you nothing, huh?
So, like, you know, when you don't tell the police anything, they can't help you. So, like, when you don't tell your investigator, hey, like, this is all the things that are happening. This is what happened while I was doing it. But he's so flustered. He's just like, it just shut down and that's it. That's all I know. And I'm like, all right, so whisper me tomorrow, like DM me tomorrow. We'll talk through when you're less hyperventilating about it, right? You're thrilled right now. You're having a thrill. You're a little kidding.
True.
But like, it's just like, I can't help you. And you know who I'm talking. If you're listening right now, because I know you watched the stream, this is about you. I just don't get so flustered.
That's really funny.
Because I can't help you if you don't give me any info.
That's true. Fuck the 5-0. Tell them nothing. If they say, hey, do you see where that guy went? You say, I didn't see shit.
I ask, how much are you paying me, bitch? You know what I mean? Like, what, am I getting number 2 from Whataburger? Like, what are you giving me in return? You know what I mean?
And you know what? That's another thing, brother. I can't. I can't throw you under the bus again. It's too much. It's too many in one podcast. I can't do it.
What again? For what?
Nothing. You're doing so good. It was going to be a bit. I'm not doing it. Out of respect for you, I'm not doing it.
Pro police.
Pro police, famously squealing on the boys for the bag.
Fucking
just an absolute fucking stool pigeon. 5-0
he's
worshiper.
Just a fucking Blue Lives Matter pussy.
Yeah.
Like,
cops won't help you without all the information, but if they have all the information, of course they'll help. They're cops. They're your friends, said Mr. White Republican Sea-Dog.
He gives me all the information. I pull my Glock out and shoot him because
the cop. Oh my god!
Not the cop. No, I'm saying like the bid is on the cop.
I was gonna say we went from 5-0 worshiping to you're just capping cops 187 in the fucking streets.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. True.
He gives me the information. I shoot him.
Yeah, true.
That's what I see on fucking Twitter every day when I log in.
True. He's not getting his 5 friendship gifted this month. I'm done with this shit. Sounds like 10 for me, but that's all right.
That's crazy. I expected 10. The fact you thought it was 5 was insane.
Don't say I expected 10. That's crazy.
Because they're half off. It's September, dude. Like, what you're going to give me 5 during September? Obviously, it should be 10, right? Like, what the fuck?
That's unthinkable. Holy. That's really
Death
funny.
knows I'm all jokes.
What the fuck? That is really funny. Although, fun fact, for the next hour, all of my subs are 35% off if there are 5 or more gifted subs. So
that's fucking insane, by the way.
What?
Did you do that just now?
Huh?
I
just thought I'd point it out.
I've also dropped my subs to 35% off.
So funny. What a great bit we're doing right now.
Death.
Every bit we've done today has been really good. This is nuts shit. Death, that's so funny, man.
Death, and what's the harm with 10 more? What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay, calm down. Jesus, hold on. Wait a minute. This is crazy.
I'm just saying, Death.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, Republican Sea-Dog out here asking for gifteds.
I'm once again asking you.
That's so funny. Famously, I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
I did say, this is true. I did say to Ethan, I said to him, I did say, for assisting me with everything and being so cool, I am going to manifest you a goth baddie. And within the week, homie said I have a date with a goth baddie. So karmically, I'm doing my job. You know what I mean?
Wow, interesting. He didn't tell me anything about this goth baddie. He must talk to you more than he talks to me. Guess he hates me.
Well,
that's fine.
Well, life starts at conception. We need to pre-burn the puppies, and I need gifted subs.
Wait, is that Dev? Is that the one where you gave her your jacket and she was like,
I can't believe you forget your conversations. That's crazy.
First of all,
doesn't pay attention to the friends' DMs. Unreal.
First of all, if I wasn't so fucking depressed by all these bits that point me in a bad light, maybe I would remember. But all of my willpower is spent trying not
to crash out. Of course.
No, it's
C stands for crash out.
All of my willpower and money is spent on fucking campaigns to wipe this negativity off my, like, you know. People are like, oh, that's that fucking Sea Dog guy, that fucking Republican fucking furry hater dude. You know what I mean? I'm just like, goddamn.
C stands for self-centered. That's so funny. Oh no. Well,
it's okay. I know you don't mean it.
It's okay. I know you don't mean it. Oh, wow. I am dizzy. I am laughing so hard at this pod. What a great day.
Yeah, we're all laughing except me. It's fine.
Well, famously,
he is a Republican dog-hating fucking furry hater. So, you know, Al, I appreciate you. You're a gem as well. Just sitting in your tree, just hooing at people. I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, but he was killed by the owl.
What?
And then I died to an owl. He was killed by the owl.
Yeah, but he's reborn as an owl in a different world.
Oh, I see. True.
It's this anime arc, obviously.
Right. Yeah, I see. It's an isekai. I get it.
Yeah.
It's an
I
ironic
died by
isekai.
an owl, but I was reborn as the owl that killed me in a different world.
True. That is true.
You know, Death, it's all jokes until I don't log in tomorrow.
Isekai. The puppies of the sky.
God, I was on Instagram the other day and I saw a fucking
what
video.
What reminded you of? That's crazy.
Well, there was an owl sitting in someone's backyard and he had a small dog. And you can see the owl's eyes like glowing in the dark. Like obviously trained on this puppy to like take him up into the sky and shred him up. And the dude starts like screaming and running out of his house to get his dog because this owl is about to like take this dog away for real. It's scary having a small dog. You just have a rat at that point.
That's why I have an inside dog. Had an inside dog. I did because we had hawks and owls out here. They literally would just yoink her out of the fucking yard and that's it.
Get a lab. He'll just make friends with all of them anyway. It's fine. And he's too big to carry away. It's great.
Matt, true. You know what I mean? Finally, Sea-Dog gets a taste of his own medicine, this big bully, Republican bully dog. So true.
Your bullying, Matt, was deserved. This bullying I'm receiving was not deserved. We were breaking you down to build you back up into something better, Matt. This is just a character assassination.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'm dead.
Are you okay?
That's the bronchitis. I'm dying.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Holy. Whew. That's crazy. Woo. But yeah, owls are like apex predators for real.
I want the chat to know. Matt is playing victim right now. He's literally called me fat on stream. He's called me a literal fat ass, not joking, actually.
Is that true? Not joking, actually? Just like a hard let that rip?
He's like, oh, did that joke go too far? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, so he was joking. And now we're doing character assassination on Matt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
SMH knowingly slandering Matt right now on pod. Unreal. Said not a joke and then explained it was a joke. Crazy. Look at what Matt has to deal with. This poor boy.
Matt, keep going. I'm going to give the police your geolocation, okay?
Oh my.
Fuck around, Matt.
Oh my God.
Fuck around, Matt. I got you.
Jesus. That's crazy.
It was on the 3rd stream I ever joined, by the way. 3rd stream I ever joined, called you a fat ass. Okay. You can see how it might be a little diff, right? 3rd stream, by the way. 3rd stream, 1, 2, and 3. His 3rd stream, he was like, I'm going to joke around and call him a fat ass. Okay.
Famously, Connor.
With the context.
Famously, Connor. I need to build a gifted wall around to keep the mats in Egypt isn't sending their best. You gotta keep them out.
That is crazy. To assume Egypt has I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Fuck it. We're going scorched earth. If we're gonna get if I'm gonna get canceled, might as well go in. You know what I mean? Yo, I at one point thought the podcast would be a fun thing, and it turns out we're just trying to get me canceled every episode. And I lean into it because I'm a jackass, and that's fine. I get it. Because we have to have content. And I joke that SK might be a little gay for wearing pink, and I'm like, he's a Jew hater. You know, it's like, got it. Okay, SK's a little gay. Sea-Dog hates Jews. You know what I mean?
Anyone said that.
Anytime I ever talk about that side of the world, you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Thinking I'm going to say something insane like that. And I'm like, hey, bro, wait a minute. I don't do that.
I don't think anyone has said you hate Jews ever, even one time.
There were some Jew comments a couple streams ago.
Who? By who?
It was the day we were doing the poor countries bit, where you were like, all countries in Africa are just poor countries. Remember that whole thing? And we listed off all the countries. It was during that bit, like not that bit, but it was like a little before that. I think we were doing.
I did like something 3 months ago or 2 months ago or something.
Like 2 or 3 months ago now. It wasn't that also the day the salt thing happened, where it was like, I put salt in my wounds because it absorbs the blood, and we're like, what?
No, different day. One of those was Pod, and then one was Borderlands.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah. Different day. Yeah, that was near the ethnic food bit where you said there's like ethnic food and normal food. That was so goated.
You guys refused to understand what I was saying and made that into a hateful bit.
No, I knew what you meant. There's like food for them and then like real food for us. I get you. Sure. I hear you.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God. I won't be able to walk out of my house without dying. You guys are going to get me killed for real. And I guess I had a little part in it, but holy fuck.
Yes, I had a little part in it, he says.
Because I went along with the bit. The C in Sea-Dog stands for the C in Sea-Dog stands for deceased, because that's what's gonna happen after I die. After I die, Jesus Christ, that's what's gonna happen after these bits. Is what I meant. Jesus,
I'm gonna be deceased when I die is so based.
Fuck you, dude. I hate this place. I hate this place. I'm crashing out. I hate this place. Get me out. You pushed me to the edge.
You know how funny it'd be if you just cut Pod right there?
Oh, God.
I'm fucking crying.
I don't think we can do that because it will then look like it's a for real thing. And I
No, I agree. We cannot. But man, it'd be funny, but we can't do that though.
God.
God. Be deceased when I die is so sick. I love that. That's a really funny misspeak. I love that it happened. That's really funny. I like it when people flub their sentences a bit. That's a very funny thing. I think it's funny when I do it. I think it's funny when anyone does it. It's very funny. Whew. Gonna be deceased after I die. Such a goated quote.
He actually was able to add it to the fucking dictionary too. Oh,
the one time Matt figured out the add quote command.
The one time Matt did spelled something right. Yeah, fucking attacks me.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know how I have like a death counter for like certain games I play. I have a misspelled counter for Ralph and Matt, and I keep track every time. Yeah.
Does it go that high?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey everyone, welcome to the pod where SK gets called semi-gay femboy and C-Dog gets called everything but the kitchen sink. Please sub and like, please.
Please sub and
Jesus
like.
Christ. It's September, please. Your subs, I need them.
How can I spin you saying Jesus Christ to being like a Christian white angle? How can I spin this? Like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. True. Turn on all notifications.
Valid. True.
Oh my god.
Like, comment, subscribe, and then fucking cancel me on Twitter, apparently, because that's going to happen at some point.
Let's be real. We should all just delete our Twitters anyway. Let's be clear about that.
For real.
That Twitter is not... If they cancel you on Twitter, you might be doing something right, honestly. Twitter is such a fucking hellscape. You know what I started doing lately? Is like allowing myself to lean back into the energy of like arguing with people on Twitter.
Fucking Skate is...
I know, right? I know. You saw that? Dog. I couldn't so much. Breathe, dude.
That's my husband right there. Not Skate. He doesn't know it yet.
Mario under the bus. Jesus Christ. First we're cheating on Mikey. Now we're cheating on Mario. This is crazy.
First of all, you were there. We have a poly relationship going on.
That's true.
We said we were going to have a big game room where we all game together in like a row on the wall.
That's true.
We talked about it.
That's true. All right, Matt, sleep tight. Have a good one. Don't forget, watch out.
Yeah, they're coming, Matt.
Watch out for the cops.
I took that seriously. It is sent.
I took that seriously.
Your Snapchat map is on. They will find you. Okay.
My God. What's that Cop Cutie song from that show with Nathan Fillion? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. You know, I just play a cop lover on TV. I don't actually I don't keep up with that.
That's hilarious. Fuck.
Yeah, but I know where you work, Matt, so got him.
Oh my God.
Got him. Got him. I'm not gonna say it on stream and dox you.
Where do I work? Homie's like, dox me right now to prove you can dox me. It's a crazy.
Matt's acting like he didn't snap me a picture. Well, he didn't snap it. He sent me a picture of him behind his fucking, like, the logo of his company.
My man's got a heat stroke right now. He said, dox me right now. Do it. You've been in the dunes too long, brother. Chill out. That's crazy.
Yeah, Matt's been visiting the pyramids a little too much.
This is crazy.
Mister. We're not going to dox you, dude.
Whew. My man said, dox me right now. Jesus.
Well, I would love to.
It's like when a poor college kid tries to jump in front of a car just to get things paid off. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Or, better yet, does rock climbing without a... Okay.
They're bouldering with no harness.
Oh, jeez. That's... I want you to know, when I got that DM of, like, it doesn't even say what she thinks it says, I cackled out loud in real time. I was like, yeah. Because I was having flashbacks, because you and I notoriously stayed up late one night and read a couple articles.
We did. We did.
And that were basically
articles that I were sent that were mandatory reading for me.
Yeah.
Because I needed to be educated.
about how to be a better partner, if you could imagine. And
about how to be a better partner.
And then the article said, hey,
yeah,
just fucking leave.
Well, to be clear, they specifically said you should plead with them to get help in one of their brief moments of clarity.
Yeah.
And if they won't go, consider that maybe you just need to remove yourself from that situation. Be helped. Yeah. Where I think the goal of those articles was not to say, hey, I'm literally unstoppably insane, run away. But it is fascinating that is exactly what they said. This is a very fascinating choice to link those articles. And there were 4 of them. It wasn't like one article. There was 4 links, bam, 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 shotgun right next to each other. And they basically all said the same thing. Very funny. But, some people just be doing that. Some people just be linking shit they didn't read. Big hiccup.
Yeah, it is very funny. It is very funny how many times the Google key search will just lead you astray.
Yeah, that's true. Or like Reddit links, like Reddit, like the Reddit title threads, and then you don't read anything else. You just read like the headline of a Reddit post.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name names, but I had someone discussing in my chat, well, the other day, Lamau, but they were discussing Dragon's Dogma 2 not having fast travel.
Oh yeah, I remember
and they linked a Reddit article. Well, it's not even fair to call an article. They linked a Reddit post, and that post was linking to an article outside of Reddit, where the Reddit headline is "There is no more fast travel in Dragon's Dogma 2. That franchise will not have fast travel going forward." And then in that article that was linked, it says, quote, as a quote from the from the director of the game, there is still fast travel in the game.
Yeah. This also happened recently, kind of like when we started playing Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, where like Gearbox updated their fucking EULA
user license agreement, the old
people were like, oh, they're gonna stalk us on our Facebook pages, and it's not how any of that works.
Hey, again, famously, wish it was. What do I gotta do? Like, do I have to lose weight? Do I need a thigh gap again? So I can stalk me, please. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, what does it take?
It's so funny because there was someone, I don't remember who it was. I don't even think maybe they're around anymore.
Huh? Who stalked me?
I was coughing. No, not stalking. It was something else. It was they were posting something. It was like a copy pasta on Twitter that was like debunked like within 5 minutes. And they posted in your Discord, and they're like, hey, be aware this is happening. And I responded to them, and I was like, you're wrong. Stop posting this.
Who was that? I do remember that. I don't think it was junk, but
no, it wasn't junk. It's someone like doesn't even come to stream much.
Yeah. And yeah.
I was like, hey, like, don't post this. It's not correct.
I do remember that happening. I don't remember who it was, though.
Yeah, it is. I saw it on Twitter, and I'm like, go anywhere outside of Twitter. It's been debunked.
That's so funny, man.
I can't remember what it was specifically. It was something about, you know what it was? It was the NFT Discord adding in a secret account to every Discord or something.
Oh,
it was like, yeah, and you have to do this certain thing. I'm like, hey, bro, I just want you to know this was debunked, actually.
Yeah, the NFT bot farming, whatever that thing was. Yeah.
Farming your accounts or something, or taking art from your communities.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, dude, you got farmed for content. It's not real. Like, that didn't happen actually. Again, case of someone lied on Twitter,
which you would think would stop happening eventually. They just run out of lies but no, never.
The EULA thing, if you could imagine someone pretending to be a lawyer and saying, oh, did you see they're doing this? Turns out dude's not a lawyer. Turns out actual lawyers are like, this isn't a thing. This doesn't mean this.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all.
You know what I mean? This also happened with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Someone came out that they were a Japanese like historian, like by trade, by like schooling. Turned out, no, you're just a troll on the internet. Turns out they also hated black people. So imagine.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like these things happen, and it's like, hey, could we look at something before we start posting it in every Discord?
It's not exactly the same, but do you remember that thing that was going around when Star Wars 7 was announced? Where, like, people were really tilted. There was going to be a black stormtrooper because stormtroopers are all clones of Boba Fett or Jango Fett or whatever, so they should all be, like, Filipino or whatever the fuck Jango Fett was.
And then in the first, like, 5 minutes of the movie, they tell you why.
And they're, even then, like, in the, like, they stopped being clones in, like, episode 4. Like they were only clones in like the prequels. So like they're just literally like rage baiting a way to be like, can you believe black people are in Star Wars? Where? It's like, dog, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's so funny. It's not funny in a haha way.
Yeah, not
obviously.
funny haha, funny like peculiar.
Let's make sure that's clear. It is funny how we went from mildly everyone coming together and being like, yeah, you know what, terrorism's bad, stuff with children bad, all this stuff bad, and now we're like, black people bad. Like we've gone, it's like everyone's divided now. Like there's some people who are like, don't release the Epstein files because it's like, why would we want that? It's like, what?
Is that a thing people are saying now?
Yeah,
I have not heard that.
Well, Twitter,
like they're saying, fuck the Epstein files, we don't care.
Well, no, because if the Epstein files do come out, the other side obviously had something to do with it, right? It's like it's this weird, like, currently in our, so this isn't like political, but it's just something that's happening right now. It's a thing. Sure. So there are a
societal commentary, not a political commentary.
Yes. There are a bunch of victims who are banding together to like put out their own list because they were like firsthand experience.
Yeah, that I know about.
There are both sides of the aisle. Politically, not a political thing, but just saying a statement. They are saying, hey, we'll talk about this on the Senate floor because we can't be like, you can't do anything to us, because they're basically saying we'll sue you if you talk about this. Well, you can't be sued if you talk about it as like a speech on the Senate floor. There's like immunity on that. So they're like, cool, just give us the list and we'll talk about it. And it was groundbreaking because Republicans and Democrats are like, hey, yeah, we want this to happen. And there's a certain group of people who don't want it to happen. Taylor
Greene's like, I will let those women speak. I saw that.
So crazy because she's insane. So the fact she said one, not in that's not even a political thing. She's just literally insane. So it's like,
again, non-politically speaking, just as a commentary about her as an individual.
Commentary about people.
Person.
Insane
crazy
people.
Person.
And so it's funny to me, and it's not funny, obviously, but it's funny that, like, the people are coming together on this for real, and then you look at Twitter, and it's, like, insane what people are saying and how, like, it shouldn't come out because it'll hurt the people that are on the list. It's like, huh? We want to hurt the people on the list. That's the point, right? Like, thought we all agreed on that. That was, like, the agreement of, like, we want that.
Yeah. Well, to be clear, not the victims. You don't hurt the victims on the list.
No, not the victims, but the people who perpetrated it. Yes. Yeah, we want that. And so it's just funny that you see Twitter going, I thought we all agreed on this. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? It's spooky. Well, very spooky.
Yeah. People in general are
we need an episode where we just look at Twitter comments. The Twitter comment.
Fuck me, dude.
We could have multiple. We could do a whole a yearly series where once a month we just go through the most insane Twitter takes. It's insane.
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah, it'd be bad. And sometimes I'll do a thing where like I'll listen to other podcasts while I am like playing games and stuff, just to like see what Same. Like the vibe is or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to a bit of the Smoshcast. I don't know if you're familiar with Shane Top.
I didn't even know they were still around. Smosh, like the old Smosh,
huge,
like Smosh.
Huge. Yeah.
Shit. All right. Because I know they got bought out and then like they just kind of fell off for a while.
Actually, if you can imagine, They bought it back.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Anthony Padilla and other guy whose name escapes me right now, but I'll remember it in half an hour and be mad that I forgot it.
I was
just
big
bought
on
it back.
Smosh in high school.
Yeah. God, what is his name? It's so annoying that I can't think of it. Anthony Padilla and glasses, facial hair, pasty. I can picture him in my mind. That's so annoying. I'll think of his name and like Ian. Thank you, Kenji. Ian Hickox. That's the guy. Anyway, yeah. So Anthony Ian, they bought it back. They own it again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they have like a couple of podcasts, not Anthony and Ian, but just like the Smosh brand or whatever, have like a couple of podcasts, and they have, they do like try to make each other laugh, try not to laugh, whatever, like the little improv bits and stuff like that. And the Smoshcast, Smoshcast is so fascinating because it's like an hour 10.
Okay.
And a lot of it is them just like reading shit from Reddit.
Oh, that's tough. There's a lot of curse shit on Reddit.
Yeah, they're just like reading like 2-sentence horror or like Am I the Asshole? Like they're just like rolling through Reddit, reading Reddit stuff and like talking about the Reddit shit they're reading.
The Am I the Asshole stuff
is so fun.
Crazy.
Am I the Asshole is so fun.
We need to do that.
You want to do it? Am I the Asshole?
I want to do that
next week.
Yeah, let's do it. That's so fun.
No, there is no pod next week. 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Oh yeah. Also, hard launch, by the way. Fucking Borderlands 4 launch party.
That's right.
Be square.
Thursday 9 p.m. Pacific, Friday 12 a.m. Eastern, midnight. Literally Eastern midnight Friday. And then Death will be ignoring us and that stream to play by himself.
Death.
Because he does not like us.
You could have the stream up, Death. That's crazy.
Well, he won't have it up. He will not only not have it up, he actually is going to be taking his TV and his computer into a cave in the woods with a generator.
I know. I've heard about this. And here's how I feel about this, right? It's like he hates us. And hear me out, right? He doesn't want us to think he hates us because he gives us money. But then he's like, also, fuck you guys. I'm going to go play this game that you're also playing. And I don't want to see you.
Well,
it's kind of insane.
He plays a little diff.
But also, the new play together rules means he can play the way he wants to play. And we could also just join in and kill bosses sometimes. And that's fine. That's cool.
Well, no. You're misunderstanding. You're thinking we could play together.
Yeah.
Where he's playing his own way, but playing his way is without together.
That's what I'm saying. It's insane because we could just kill a boss together and have fun and like.
No, but he's zooming. He's too quick with it.
That's fine because you don't have to be the same level if you can imagine.
Because we would be a hindrance to him. Because it's the physical location in the game that's the problem.
He hates us.
Like we're all here, and then we would be here, and then we'd be here, and then we'd be here. No.
Imagine
we're here, and then when we're here, he's over there, and then when we're here, he's way over there again.
I get what you're saying, but hear me out. You can play the zones any way you want. There's no like you can play this zone story.
Yeah, but he'd be, and then
in a different
loops, and then we would be doing and he'd be too fast.
Yeah, and so I get it. He hates us, but like again,
Ethan, I'm trying, bud. I'm trying to illustrate your concept here.
Because he also won't run keys with me in a while. He complains about needing keys on his demon hunter. Doesn't do anything with me anymore. You leave a guild and you think we can still be friends. And what am I? I'm trying to
keys with you. Wow,
I'm trying to be the best friend I can be. And you're like, actually, I don't want you to be my friend. I want to go play alone. And I'm like, I don't want you to be alone though.
But he wants to be alone. By choice.
But being alone is sad. I don't want him to be alone. I want any of my friends to be alone. Being alone
romantically is sad. Being alone just as a homie, that's tight.
I don't want him to be alone platonically.
Skate. I also complain about needing keys and then don't run any keys. That's sick.
Skate, I told you I would do keys with you. Don't fucking play this game.
Now, me, I also need keys. So.
Yeah, Death doesn't want to do keys with us. That's crazy.
True. Well, here's the thing.
Beau,
damn,
just feel
and now he's calling us different names and shit.
Well, no, it's because I'm emotionally dejected.
We're charged. Uh-huh.
I have the feeling wheel out, right? The wheel. And I'm feeling dejected. I'm feeling rejected. I'm feeling hated.
Here's what you need to consider.
And my feelings are valid.
Just look in chat. Whose name icon in the shared chat does Ethan have next to his name? Is it yours?
It is mine. He is on my stream. And he is my friend.
He's your friend.
Right now, I'm just feeling a little hurt. I don't in friendship, we have those days where we're like, I was hurt by you.
Yeah.
And maybe just a couple subs with you.
That's insane.
I was trying to say it with a straight face. I was trying to get through that bit, but I couldn't.
That's crazy.
I love you, Death.
I truly believe there is no bit that I couldn't keep a straight face for.
God, I'm so bad.
And I have to let myself laugh to make it obvious that I'm doing a bit, because if I didn't, I actually would just sound like Jeffrey Dahmer. It'd be a problem.
I crack under the slightest bit of pressure. I cannot hold a bit.
Not me, dude. I am an egg under equal pressure from all angles. I never crack. I'm uncracked. It's crazy. I think it's because I'm dead inside, honestly. But I can just straight face basically anything.
I can't say that. I crack. Do a lot of cracking.
Yes. Yeah.
I do a lot of cracking.
I see what we couldn't say, and I see why we're saying it this way now, yes.
Because I was about to just say that, and I was like, wait a minute.
I don't do crack, and I feel good about saying that.
Well, when I was in the DARE program, they said crack was whack, and we shouldn't do any drugs. But then I grew up, and all my friends do weed.
Mothers Against Drug Driving?
DARE is the drugs against drugs. The DARE program in school.
Drugs against drugs. The old dad program. That's the one.
You had the DARE speech or whatever, right?
No, sir.
Oh yeah.
We had stars.
You had the shed.
We had the stars program for our anti-drug thing.
I see. Well, also you weren't in public school, so it was a little different.
Public high school.
Oh, well, this was an elementary school. You were in the shed at that point.
Okay, well.
Yeah. This was actually like it was called the DARE program. We got little shirts and everything.
I see.
Yeah, I was a little diff. We didn't have any anti-drug stuff in high school because they just assumed everyone was doing drugs. So
that's funny.
And it's Texas, so there's no they were just like, don't do sex. You're gonna go to hell. It's just kind of like
true. No,
there's
I
none of
elected
that.
to be based and do neither. So
yeah, you played Carmen Sandiego, and I hope she taught you something. Hope she was teaching you.
Actually, I blocked it all out, so I'm shit at geography now. My brain refuses to hold on to a map.
Yeah, map, time, poor countries. We do.
Oh no, I know poor countries.
Those are the funnest bits, in my opinion. Not when I'm getting assassinated actually in real life, but
when we're assassinating countries in Africa. That's better for you?
When we're doing a geography bit, and you're like, where is that place? And then we have to look on the globe to see where it actually is. That's funny. That's happened multiple times.
Bit that we do.
It's a bit to me because I think it's funny. You're living that real life. That's cool too.
I don't know maps.
And so here's the thing. Again, we're coming back to the conundrum of yours are just funny. Your character assassinations, you just don't know maps.
Well, that's because I'm a lighthearted, goofy guy. And you are a minority-hating Christian nationalist.
It gets worse every time. It's like, it's going to be like he hates poors. I'm the reason why they build the little spikes on the benches.
That's right.
Oh
Spikes
no.
on the bench is crazy.
What do they call that? Aggressive architecture or whatever they do in cities?
Yeah, true.
Jesus.
Be like, yeah, my geography is really bad because I was locked in a shed by an old man. And then yours is like, okay, well, he wants to cremate child dogs.
Children and dogs.
Children and dogs. But not the white children and dogs, you know what I mean?
Sea Dog, I can't keep defending you. I know, it's bad. It's getting bad.
I can't keep defending you is so funny.
Yeah. It's worse when we read chat and then chat's like building that up too.
Yeah, that guy is racist as shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is chat's even against him too? It's crazy.
Woo.
Oh,
and that's not just my chat doing my bit about it. That's your chat doing that bit.
That is unfortunately my chat.
That's just all chats everywhere. I bet the audio listeners are doing it.
I got raided by Reaps the other day, and literally within seconds, just a DVD player I played DVD with.
Sure. Yep.
And okay. Who's a for real homie too. He raids every now and then, and Death was doing his like the C and C dog stands for whatever, and so literally within 5 seconds of the raid, one of his viewers who raided with him goes, "Oh, the C and C dog stands for corny." I'm like, what the fuck? Instantly, dude.
The C and C dog stands for cremating dogs.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna get bad. Too many bad words start with a C. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough.
Coward, crash out.
The cuck thing's been around. The cuck is actually a fucking already a quote. So that's just there. Unfortunately,
you know what else starts with a C?
Cease.
Oh, my bad.
Oh no, I don't know what.
Cool. Because that's what you are, bud.
Not cool. It's cool.
Okay. Well. All right. I said cool.
You said cool.
Yeah, cool. Cool. What?
Cool.
Not
cool.
What?
Cool.
What are we doing right now?
It's not cool.
We're saying the same thing.
It's not fucking Superman's name. It's cool.
Kal-El? No, I would hope
that's how you're saying. That's how you're saying cool.
It's just cool.
Yeah, how many syllables? Same thing. Yeah, how many syllables does we all have? It's exciting.
This
exciting
fire,
topic.
Cool.
I will literally play back the cool.
Yeah,
you
cool.
Literally you're rage baiting this right now.
Cool.
You're doing that.
What?
You're saying it differently now. You said
fire, cool. Yeah,
you
cool.
Said cool.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. It's cool.
Cool. What?
I think it's Skate. I'm starting to think it's not like. I'm starting to think it's like a spectrum thing. You know what I mean? I'm starting to think this is
the
like
internet
living on the spectrum. Like you're on. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I didn't realize that you associated autism with not being able to pronounce things correctly. That's fascinating.
Well, the spectrum is large, very wide. Does autism spectrum have a wheel that you can, like, the feeling wheel? Obviously, spectrum wheel.
I think it's one of those like an oil gauge, like a rainbow, I
see.
Min to max kind of gauge, not like a circular.
Hello.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
You're saying it differently now.
Cool.
I'm
saying the same thing as you, and in fact, I'm saying the same thing the whole time. Cool.
What?
Cool.
Why do you do the thing? Why do you do the cool? Like, why are you doing the? Why are you breaking it up? It's cool.
That's how you say it. Cool.
Okay.
What?
Okay, Microsoft Sam. I think it's time we end this. I'm out of here.
Not crash out dog happening again. No. Wait, what's the queen for?
What's the queen? Oh, because I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm being a queen. They're saying I'm being a queen. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's fine because we're friends, but if someone actually like, yeah.
Damn. I didn't know that Grim said the queen pass like that. All right, that's all right.
Yeah, we're tight.
Fair. Imagine if a random came in from a raid and said that though. That's tough.
We did have someone join the team very briefly and was like, "Wow, Cito, you get carried by everybody. What the fuck?" And I said, "One, you don't know me. Shut up."
That's crazy.
And then I did crash out, and I was like, "So why are you dead on every fight we bring you in on?" And like he like stopped. It was one of those situations where like I was like, "Hey, by the way, you're not the homie yet. You can be the homie, but you're not the homie yet." So like,
did it feel amazing? Be honest.
It felt good because he was like really bad, and also not on the team anymore. Self-imposed. He quit.
Got him.
Roasted, bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
We all love him to death. He's like the guild's little brother. He's like one of those.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah, we just kind of like roast him, and he like roasts us back, but it's like very not good roast, so it's like funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why our playful little bits have to be crazy, over the top, insane, damaging to your reputation permanently roasts.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. We do have to do a reset at some point. We have to do like a power reset, like a little Daima situation. We have to get turned into kids again or whatever. And it's just like, hey, you're big dumb. And it's like, ha, you said dumb. You know what I mean? We have to do something like that at some point.
We're escalating too hard. The power.
It's getting a little up there. It's getting insane for a while.
I see.
It's not there yet, but I imagine I scare away more people than hit the follow button, and that's unfortunate. But you know what? Like, if people don't understand,
are they the kind of people you're worried about, though? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, if people
don't say yeah, exactly. This is what happens to you. Oh no.
No.
My man said yeah, exactly. Oh no, fellas, you heard it here first.
What I'm saying is, if you don't like the bit or you don't understand the humor, you're allowed to not like that, right?
Yes.
If you think I'm actually like a Nazi sympathizer Republican, then you don't know me very well, and that's also very funny. You know what I mean? Like, if you think I am anything other than the opposite of that, then you're kind of insane. You know what I mean? Well, I had to add something else because we've just been adding on every single time we bring it up, so...
That's true.
So, like, if you believe that for real with your whole heart that I'm, like, that asshole, then you don't actually know me. You just saw a bit once without context. And that's okay too. But have half a brain to like look at the bit real quick and understand it's for hee hee ha ha, not for...
It is for hee hee ha ha.
You know what I mean?
So true, so real, so valid, so right.
And it's important for us to do these hee hee ha ha's because when people feel scared to bring something up, that's when we don't have a free society.
That's right.
Someone said that once. I don't know. It's the beauty of it. It's just a quote. And after it, it was just end quote, unknown. Beautiful. I do see you wearing the Disturbed shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an old one. This is an old shirt.
It is an old one from, I believe... What album is that? I think I know. Hold on. Olch. Was that from a tour called Holch? I think I know the album that's from. Could be wrong. That wasn't from... Because it's old. I think I know the album because I was there and at that concert. That wasn't from Immortalized, huh? It's either Immortalized or it's from Asylum, maybe 2010-ish.
This shirt I think was from from Indestructible.
Interesting. On the Asylum tour, they had something similar. I saw them with Avenged when they co-headlined whatever that was. They were doing Nightmare, and then Disturbed was doing Asylum. They had something similar.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I believe.
I've seen them multiple times, actually. Like, they've always been pretty good.
I'm trying to think. I believe the Indestructible tour and the Indestructible album, which, by the way, I paid money on a flip phone to have that as a callback and ringtone.
I remember.
Like the ringback and ringtone. That shit was so tight. I
had American Idiot as mine.
You're sick for that. Hell yeah.
But when I got my cell phone, they were kind of getting phased out because you're a little older than me. So you were kind of
not
got
really,
to have
but
that.
okay.
Well, you know, when you were starting middle school, I was still. You're 3 years older than me.
Same age, but okay.
That's crazy. When you were in middle school, I was still in elementary school, not having a cell phone. Relax. Also, you weren't in elementary school.
It's not a lot now.
It's still a lot wherever
We're kind of the same age.
It's still always a lot.
If anything, I'm kind of younger than you, but go ahead.
How?
Just like by vibe.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because you're like famously Unk, and I'm kind of the most Gen Z there is. So.
I think the most famous Unk thing is not being able to say words correctly, and you're pretty good at that. Also, your geography is not that great, so the memory thing, a little tough. You're kind of starting to.
Right. I'm kind of Gen Alpha. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Baby boomer is what I was heading for, but that's fine.
The other way. Yeah. I'm like a modern Gen Alpha TikToker.
No, actually you're kind of like the father to all the disgruntled children on Twitch.
Father figure maybe, but like.
Well, yeah, father figure, and like obviously.
And then there's you, who's like.
I'm the gunkle. I'm like the tight uncle, you know?
Like a gun uncle?
No, gunkle, the gay uncle. Like the cool uncle, like the gunkle.
Oh.
That's like a term.
Gay uncle, gunkle. I see. Okay. Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Well,
the gunkle is the coolest uncle.
You can be gunk instead of unk. That's fine.
Okay, don't call me gunk. I swear to God. Death, shut the fuck up wherever you are. Don't stop. I don't want to see whatever you're about to type just now. I know you've been waiting for Just don't do it. I hope you're working right now and you didn't hear any of that. You're never going to repeat that. No. Nope, I did not know that would be fucking weaponized against me so fast. That's crazy. Everything is weaponized against me today. I love that. That's great.
You seem to not be a fan of how that bit turned out.
Everything gets turned against me, I've noticed. It really does get turned against me. I'm guilty until proven innocent in this world I live in. That's so crazy. Jeez.
It's like Sideshow Bob stepping on rakes is so funny.
My goodness.
Oh my god. It's true. Every time you turn around, it's a new rake. It's so funny.
Stuff out here.
Junk, welcome in. What's up, homie? How are you? Wick Figure Session. I'm
just trying to be loved, you know?
Sure. And well, true. As well you should, which you deserve.
And I have no water for a fucking shower, and everyone hates me.
Nobody hates you. Well, some people hate you, probably statistically, but like
statistically, metaphorically,
according
physically.
To your block list, I'm imagining.
Yeah. We have water die. No, that junk. My water is off because some drunk driver drove into a fucking water main.
Yeah, imagine not water die, but some guy die and then water gone because guy die.
I don't know if he's dead, but the car died.
We can only
for
hope.
Sure. Well, true. If
you're drunk driving in the middle of the day, fucking.
Yeah, I would hope it would be them and not like a bystander, right? Like,
True.
And I'm equally as glad it was the water and not like a fucking minivan, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, or a car, fuck. Like,
yes.
You know what I mean? Like, crash into the water hydrant, not like another car.
We would definitely prefer homie hits a water line than like a 6-year-old, for sure.
Yeah, fucking dumb,
that's
dude.
true.
Who's drinking at fucking 9 a.m., by the way?
That's crazy.
This happened at 9 a.m.
Yeah, that is
Who's
actually
doing
insane.
that at 9 a.m.?
That makes me feel like maybe he wasn't drinking at 9. He was like drinking until 9 a.m.
I imagine so, yeah.
Yeah. Probably he didn't like start the day with a Four Loko. You know what I mean? He probably like we're catching him at the end of the night, so to speak.
Yeah. In high school, we had something like that unfortunately happen, which was kind of sad. And by kind of sad, like immensely sad. But I want to say, what grade was I in?
Tammy is such a mom name. That's crazy.
Tammy is such a like going to soccer practice name.
Yeah.
Huh? Like a very
really
like
is. Junk crushed that one. That's so true.
Yeah. So valid, Junk. So valid.
What's Tammy short for? Tamira?
It's just Tammy.
Wow.
Tam, I think, would be short for Tammy. Hey Tam, where you at?
Well,
right.
Right to me.
Yeah, I don't think Tammy is like the short form for anything. Tammy? I think Tammy's just Tammy.
What is Tammy short for? The name Tammy could be short for Tamara, Tamsin, Thomasina.
Tamsin, Thomas. Come on. That's
or
ridiculous.
Tabitha.
Tammy, Tabitha.
That's crazy.
That's like the Richard and Dick situation. It's like, how do we get Dick from Richard? What's going on?
Actually, you know how that happens? This is so interesting. I actually have an answer for that question.
I don't have the answer for it.
Back in the day, rhyming shit was tight for people because that's all you could do in like the Dust Bowl era or whatever.
Sure.
So like Richard became Rick, and Rick rhymes with Dick.
So it's
so
like
Richard became Dick.
So it's a 3-prong evolution, and Dick is the evolution of Rick. That's the evolution.
Yeah, well, Richard became Rich, and then people said Rich as Rick sometimes, and then Rick. So it's like 4 steps of removal, if you can imagine. Well, 3 steps of removal, 4 steps total. But yeah, it's Richard to Rich to Rick to Dick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same way that William became Will and Will became Bill. So Bill's just short for William.
Same. William.
Which is not the same as how Hank is short for Henry.
I don't get that.
Yeah, so Hank used to be Hunk with an E in some European country, and Henry was like pronounced like different. It was like Henrik became like Henry, but then like also HENK was like kind of short for Henrik. And then there was like some weird middle bit where it just like got cross-contaminated over.
I see.
It's very strange.
Yeah, names are kind of goof, huh? They're kind of goof off.
Yeah, insane. Same with like Margaret being like the short form for Margaret's like Babs or some bullshit.
Babs. Come here, Babs. I like Babs. That's a good one. If we had to keep one, that's one I would
Barbara.
keep.
Fuck. What's the... Yeah, I like that one. It is good.
A Babs? I like Babs just on its own, not even like a shorthand. Just like Babs being its own thing. I think that's vibe. That's a vibe.
Get a load of this. Common short form nicknames for Margaret include Daisy. Figure that shit out. I have no
Margaret
answer for
sounds like a flower.
I wish I could say.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Meg, Maggie, Margie, Marge, Madge, Peggy, and Daisy. Less common but still used short forms of Margaret include Molly, Rita, Greta, and Margot. Greta and Margot. That's crazy.
I regret this conversation.
Same.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, I'm sorry. We'll just go back to talking about cremated puppies. My bad, dude.
Well, I regretted that too. But you know what I don't regret?
What's up, dog?
The cremated puppies thing. No. The end of the podcast. The end of the bit,
I hope my mic peaked on that. It's insane.
Escaping the hell I am in currently. Getting to be free, as they say.
You know, those other 2 guys, they didn't make it to episode 29. Fuck them.
vibe. True, so valid.
Idiots.
They
quit at like episode 7. Yeah, what's up?
I've noticed, because I'm not like a numbers guy, but I do kind of like pop in from time to time. We were pretty much even the whole day. We're pretty much like 9-9, 4-4, 6-6.
Oh, that's
like
cute.
We were like even pretty much.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's kind of tight.
I love that.
How do you end a pod? How does one?
Oh,
how does one?
I guess I've never been to the meetings. I'm imagining that there's like a ceremony of some kind.
I see. And what kind of?
Isn't it weird that like the body of Christ is never like a flavored cracker?